just because I turned down a job with a 1,000,000 yuan salary. My girlfriend in front of the whole class called me a useless, broke loser and broke up with me. But I didn't care at all. I turned around with 5,000 saplings and charged into the godforsaken desert, all because I activated the tree planting system. Every tree I plant will generate 1 yuan in cash rewards each day. For me. Su Ping. We're done. Reason I got the offer from a big tech company in the capital. 20,000 a month and you, a top forestry graduate, turned down a 1,000,000 yuan salary just to come back to this godforsaken place and be a dirt farmer. Wake up, Suping. Dreams won't save you. They won't buy you an apartment in the city either. If you throw away all these scrappy saplings right now and come back with me, we can still be together. The Ulanbu desert needs someone to guard it. I don't want to give up on my dream. Give up on your dream. People like us, do we even have the right to dream? Just surviving in this world already takes everything we've got. I'm sorry I let you down. Hempe Suping. Go ahead and hug your precious saplings and die poor in this sand pit. Suping. Didn't your old man say you were a white-collar worker in the city? Why did you come back? I came back to plant trees. All that schooling wasted on you, kid. If trees could grow in this place, folks around here wouldn't all be running off and never coming back. Uncle, it's worth a try. There's always hope. Besides, the village paid for my schooling. If I don't come back, who else would? Stubborn just like your old man. Uncle Jinshi. Tomorrow gather up all the remaining labor in the village. Men or women, anyone who can lift a shovel. Have them come. What do you need people for? To come watch the college boy make a fool of himself. I want to hire everyone to help me plant trees. UN per person per day. Cash paid on the spot. What? 50 a day? You kidding me? You know how much cash money we see in a whole year around here? That's way too much, uncle. This time, I came back to lift the village out of poverty. You will have to support me. I'm the village's only hope. If I can't do it, nobody can. You little brat. You still have the nerve to come back. I Su Dachong. I've never begged anyone in my life but to put you through school. I got down on my knees and borrowed money from everyone I knew. Was it all just so you could come back and plant trees? Stop hitting him. Yango talked to him calmly. The kid just got back. Don't start yelling the moment he walks in. It's your spoiling that made him like this. What exactly are you after? You turned down a city job. You come back to a place even the dogs avoid. I want to help the village make money. Help the village make money. This village has been poor for decades. County experts couldn't do it. Town officials couldn't do it. And you think you can just waltz in and make everyone rich? Who do you think you are? They couldn't do it. That doesn't mean I can't. I spent 3 years researching and developing a more cold-resistant Saxol seed. What good are fancy seeds? Planting in the desert isn't just digging a hole, burying the seed, and calling it done. You need water, windbreaks, sand barriers without money. What are you going to plant with, Dad? I can solve these problems fine. You're so smart. You're a college graduate. Tomorrow, you're coming to the city with me. A factory job, a company job. Anything is better than this sand trap. I'm not going. The saplings are already ordered for tomorrow. The drilling crew is booked too. This thing is already in motion. It can't be stopped. A few lousy seeds have cast a spell on you. I'll burn them today and put an end to this nonsense. Dad, you can yell at me all you want, but you can't burn those seeds. Fine. You've got a mind of your own now. I can't control you anymore. I'm telling you right now, if you dare go plant those trees, Su Dachong will disown you as my son. Minghua, just soften up a little for your dad. Mom, once the trees survive, I'll come back and apologize properly. If you walk out that door today, don't ever come back. Oh, your old man kicked you out, huh? Let me crash at your place for a few days. You two are both as stubborn as mules. I'll go talk to your dad tomorrow. Uncle, hold off on that. Let me get things going first. Say come on in. That's a city construction vehicle. Isn't it that Suping kid actually got people to come crazy? He's completely crazy hauling saplings out to this godforsaken place. Got too much money to burn, huh? Hey, Captain Lu. Right, boss, so as you requested, the equipment is here. The 3,000 you transferred yesterday was the deposit. Survey and site mobilization fees total 12,000. Here's the breakdown. Boss Su, you're a man of action. We'll head out to survey the site and find the water vein first. We'll do our best to get the well drilled for you today. Tunisen. Even if I work non-stop in the city, it would take me 2 years to save that much. That's a kid is loaded. What's the use of having money if they can't find water? That money is just going down the drain. Foremen start unloading. Everyone who agreed to work yesterday, come over and register with Uncle Jinshi this morning. Unload all the saplings first. Get them straight into the ground. This afternoon, once the well hits water, we'll irrigate. Pay is 50. Work today, get paid today. Yes, yes, yes. Pingan, count me in. Me too. Yes, yes. Dad, what are you doing here? I'm here to plant trees. Is that a problem? No, of course not. I'm more than happy. Uncle signed my dad up too. All right, that's enough, people. Everyone unload all the saplings from the truck. Sort them by species, then start digging holes. Holes need to be 50 centimeters square. Uniform standard. I'll be checking. This one's too shallow, go 10 centimeters deeper. Straighten the edges, redo it. Dad, you still got the strength of your younger days. Huh. Water, we hit water. My goodness, the water is clear. And it's sweet. It's sweet. Boss Sue, your luck is incredible. Only drilled down 50 meters and we hit the water table. There's plenty of water. Forget watering these few saplings. It could support hundreds of people with ease. From now on, don't call him Pingan. Show some respect from now on. Call him Boss Sue, you hear me, right? Right, Boss Sue. Boss Sue. You've done something incredible for our Ulanbu village. Even if these trees don't survive. Just having this well, the whole village owes you a debt of gratitude. Dachung, you paying boss, so is really something. Dachung looks like you were wrong about him. This time, yesterday, you were calling him a spendthrift. Today, the well hits water. That's a real slap in the face for you, ha ha. One well doesn't mean success. Now we have water. Some saplings are planted. The work has only just begun. Everyone pair up in groups of 2. Dig the hole, place the sapling. Water it. The roots of every sapling must be soaked through. Okay. I'm home. Finally done. Hey, hey, hey. Good work, everyone. Today I said wages are paid daily. When I call your name, come up and get paid Jiangshuju. Guaju. Thanks. Thank you, boss. So thank you, Li Kang. Haha. Sudachong. Hey, boss Sue. Today's trees are all planted. So are we working tomorrow? Over 50,000 in the account after settling up 33,000 left. 5,000 new saplings can be settled after midnight. Even if half survive, that's 2,500. We're definitely continuing tomorrow. You hear that? We're working again tomorrow. Made 100 bucks in 2 days of planting trees. In all my life, I've never done work that pays this well. In all my born days, I've never done work that pays this well. Pingan really made something of himself. What are you yelling about? You should be calling him Boss Sue now, right? Right, Boss Sue? Those saplings of yours won't last a few days. You're just wasting money. I know what I'm doing. You don't know a damn thing. Ask any man in this village who hasn't planted trees on this mountain. Every time we planted with drums beating, and every time they died while we wailed and cried. The summer sun is so vicious it can crack stones. And that sandstorm every March can uproot trees as thick as a bowl. How are these toothpick-sized sprouts of yours supposed to survive? Dad, I know all about what you're saying. What you couldn't solve doesn't mean I can't solve it either. Oh, you're so capable now. Aren't you see that devil's grief over there? That's where the wind hits hardest in our village. Forget planting trees. Even stones would be blown away within a few years. If you can make a single blade of grass grow on that devil's grief, then I'll believe you. Fine, we'll start there tomorrow. All right, I'll be waiting. Let's see how you make flowers bloom on that land. Subingi, you can't. Devil's Grief is a cursed place. Every tree we've planted there before got blown to death. Yeah, Boss Sue. Let's just slowly green this hillside first. We'll definitely see green within a year. No need to bite off such a hard bone. That's right, Boss Sue. Your money didn't come from a windfall. Thousands of saplings cost thousands of yuan. You can't just throw it away like that. I know you're all looking out for me. Devil's Grief is hard, I know. But the harder the place, the more valuable it is to conquer. Don't worry, everyone. I know what I'm doing. We're done for today. Go home and rest early when you get home. Tell your families and your neighbors tomorrow I need more people. What, Boss Sue? See, could you say that again? We're recruiting more people tomorrow to plant trees. Oh my goodness. 30 people isn't enough, Boss Sue. Exactly how many people do you need? The more the better, as long as they're willing to come. If they can lift a shovel, I'll take them still. 50 a day paid the same day. Boss Sue, you're a man destined for great things. You think differently from us country bumpkins. So what about Devil's Grief? Others can't crack it, but Boss Sue, you definitely can, Boss Sue. Boss Sue, sure enough. Logic and hardship mean nothing in the face of money these days. Who's going to argue with money? All right, everyone, disperse. We'll meet at the usual spot tomorrow morning. Haha. You hear that? They're hiring again tomorrow. Tell your wife to come too. 50 a day for a couple, that's 100. Oh my heavens. Just how much money did Boss Sue make in the city? Who cares as long as we get paid? Earn a day, get a day. Ping and eat up, you've had a long day. Pingan, are you really going to Devil's Grief? Mm-hmm. Devil's Grief is different from other places. The wind there is so harsh it can turn sand into stone. Your dad wasn't speaking out of anger, that was the truth. Sa, uncle. I know life finds a way. As long as we plant enough, some are bound to survive. As long as we plant faster than they die, this land will definitely turn green. Alright then, as long as you know what you're doing, get some rest. Divine Tree Planting System detected 5,000 trees planted yesterday. Survival assessment complete. Earnings 5,000 yuan. Yes, the cycle is working. Just give me time. Forget Devil's Grief. Covering the entire Ulambu Desert in green isn't just a dream. Hello, Boss Lee. This time I need 10,000 saplings. Boss Sue, you're not joking. Are you? You just took 5,000 this afternoon. You planted them all in one day. All planted. 1,000 trees planted in one day. And now you're asking for 10,000 more. This isn't planting trees. This is laying a carpet of money over the desert. Boss Sue, what kind of big plan are you cooking up? Same terms as before. Can you deliver by tomorrow morning? Don't worry, Boss Sue. By noon tomorrow at the latest. Guaranteed delivery. Good. I'll transfer the deposit to you right away. Oh, village chief. Look at this brand spanking new. In my whole life, I've never made money this easily. Where is this kid getting all this money? 30 people today, that's 1,500, and he's hiring more tomorrow. If it's 60 people, that's 3,000 a day. 90,000 a month, that money won't last more than a few days. Village chief. You mean Pingan can't sustain this for long? Said this good fortune isn't going to dry up. After just 3 or 5 days, is it? You're all moping around like someone died. Did you get paid or not? How long he can last is Boss Sue's problem. What we need to worry about is if he pays tomorrow. We earn tomorrow. If he pays the day after, we earn the day after. Once the money's in your pocket, who's going to reach in and take it out? Correct, right. Why the hell am I overthinking this? There's money to be made tomorrow, just get to work. This village is so poor, all we have left is people. Any hint of income and everyone goes crazy. I hope Ping-an gets a taste of how harsh the world can be. Old sister-in-law, you came too. 50 yuan a day, I'd crawl here if I had to. Just wondering if that Ping-an kid will actually pay up. Yesterday, there were only 30 people. Sugui, look at this crowd. Every living soul in the village has come out. Does Su Ping have enough money to pay everyone? I made it clear yesterday. The more hands, the better. What if he sees our crew today, and we've dragged out even the old ladies and changes his mind? Boss, so everyone in our village who can move is here to support you today. Does what you said yesterday still count? Ping and these old bones can't do the work. Pick a few strong young ones to stay and send the rest home. It counts. Boss Su, you're generous today. Even if we have to level the mountain, we'll get those trees planted for you. Same rules as before. Everyone line up and register one by one with Uncle Jinshi. Boss Su, 10,000 saplings. Not one short. The sea, buckthorn and flowering ash are the most wind-resistant seedlings we picked. Their root systems are thick. Oddly yesterday. 30 strong men planted 5,000 in half an afternoon. Today we have 60 people, even if we brought the old, weak and sick with family helping family. 2 digging holes and 1 planting, we can finish in a day. Mom, you just sit here and keep watch. Whichever bundle someone grabs you, stand by that bundle for me. Leave all the digging and planting to me. Even if my legs break today, I'm still earning both our wages. Today, we're not planting on that hillside from yesterday. Grab your tools and the saplings. Target Devil's Grief Gully charge. What kind of godforsaken place is this? The wind could knock a man flat. Boss, Sue, there's no way to work here. Can't even dig a hole, the sand flows faster than water. Who told you to go right into the middle of the wind gap? Today we plant over there first. Boss, Sue, we're not going up there. You eat an elephant one bite at a time. We're gonna take this Devil's Grief Gully and wrap it up like a carpet. First, we plant a ring around the perimeter to secure our foothold. Once this batch of trees takes root, and the bottom layer sand is blocked with roots gripping the soil. Then we push inward and squeeze it out little by little. Then, what are we waiting for? Let's go. As long as these 10,000 trees survive past midnight tonight, even if half of them die, that's still a clean 5,000 yuan in cash. Tomorrow he can keep bringing in more saplings and overwhelm the yellow desert with sheer numbers. Boss Sue, this sand leaks water too fast. The roots can't drink their fill. One day of sun tomorrow and they'll be dried out. Keep watering if one bucket isn't enough. Use to go, tell the water truck to crank the pump to maximum. Run the hose over and flood the roots directly. Just get through these 2 days. Once the roots reach the deep soil, we're fine. Laying carpet, you think this is paving asphalt in the city. In this godforsaken place, every drop of water you pour just leaks away. If these don't die after 3 straight days of sun, I'll write my name backwards. Line up to get paid. Ah. Shoshugui Hyaka. Thank you, Boss Sue. Lee the Cripple 100. Old Wong 50. Old Wong 5 liters. Boss Sue tomorrow. What about tomorrow? Are we working tomorrow? Tomorrow we keep laying the carpet. I contacted the hardware store owner. Tomorrow we're bringing in 2,000 meters of hose and running water straight from that well we dug yesterday. Boss Sue, you're generous. But I don't care after today. As long as the settlement hits my account, that's all that matters. I just need to overcome the difficulties. Ping An, your uncle knows you're holding in a breath of determination. You want to prove to your dad that you can do it. You want to carve out a way for the village to survive. But this sandpit doesn't play by the rules. If you insist on going through with this, then just stop now, don't burn this money. If anyone in the village dares to laugh at you, your uncle will take a shovel to their door. Uncle, I'm going to keep planting trees no matter what. Even if Devil's Grief Gully swallows every one of these trees tomorrow, I'll still buy more saplings and fill it back in. You're a good kid. As long as you know what you're doing. Miraculous Tree Planting System is now conducting survival verification. New plantings from yesterday. Mine 02 surviving. Total surviving. 14,040 settling. Yesterday's earnings 14,040 yuan. Total account balance 40,000 plus 14,040 ilo 51,040. 14,000 a day, over 400,000 a month. In Ulanba village, where even 500 yuan in cash is hard to scrape together, daily earnings rival a mid-sized company. But even with the system's forced survival guarantee, of the 5,000 planted on that gentle slope yesterday, nearly 700 still died within a day. But as long as I keep planting and the base number is big enough, if 1,000 die, I plant 2,000 tomorrow. If 2,000 die, I plant 5,000 tomorrow. With sheer volume, I'll carve out a green defense line. System notification host. Daily income has exceeded 10,000. Recommendation. Host should establish a registered company as soon as possible. The system will subsequently disperse funds to the company account, under categories such as greening, project payment, and environmental fund subsidies. The system thinks of everything better than I do. Looks like I need to make a trip to the county seat. Uncle, I'm going to the county today. You'll be in charge of the crew today. Pay them their wages directly. When the work's done, ping on. You're really not going to keep an eye on them. What if they slack off? No need to watch. As long as the saplings go in the ground, I don't care if they slack off or not. Brother Jinshi, where's Boss Su going? He's going to the county on business. Stop gawking. Grab your tools. Anyone who tries to cut corners today won't see a single cent this afternoon. Oh, Boss Su, why did you come all the way to the county yourself? Is there a problem with those 20,000 saplings? I'm here to get a business license. And while I'm at it, discuss a long-term partnership with Boss Lee. Boss Lai, what's your base's daily throughput capacity for drought-resistant saplings? Between the warehouse and surrounding supply, we can handle 30,000 to 50,000 a day. No problem. Good. Let's sign a long-term supply contract starting tomorrow. Deliver 10,000 saplings to Ulanbu village every day before 8:00 a.m. For at least a month, 10,000 a day. That's 300,000 in a month. You're not joking, are you? I'm not joking. Mainly Saxol sea buckthorn and flowering ash varieties. Boss Su, this order you're placing is huge. I need to confirm you're planting this many. What happens if it fails, Boss Lee? You're overstepping a bit. You to just focus on supplying the goods. My requirements are simple. The saplings must be top quality. I won't accept a single substandard 1 quality saplings. No problem, but let's be clear. Brothers settle accounts openly. At the quality you're demanding, the average price for sea buckthorn, flowering ash and saxol comes to 2.5 yuan each. 2 yuan each, cough. Cough, cough. Boss Su, you're cutting this way too deep. 2 yuan, it doesn't even cover the cultivation cost. These 300,000 are just the early stage. The volume I'll need later is much bigger than this. You don't need to worry about unloading. The most important point, daily delivery and on-the-spot payment. On-the-spot payment. As soon as I get my business license, we settle in cash on the spot. No delays, no owing. Boss Su, leave this small matter of getting the license to me. I guarantee it'll be done in 3 days. Once the funds are even more sufficient, then planting 100,000 a day. Even 200,000 will be easy. As long as the base numbers spread out, Ulanbu Desert will become my inexhaustible super ATM. Suping, it really is you, Sihan. Get in. I'm heading back to the village to pick someone up anyway. I'll give you a ride. My dad told me you made a big move the moment you got back to the village, hiring the whole village to plant trees at Devil's Grief Gully, paying 50 yuan a day in cash. Just messing around, that's all. I heard your dad kicked you out over this. Your temper, you and Uncle Su are cut from the exact same mold. We just see things differently. A little friction at the start is normal. He has his ideas, I have my plans. You got into Chongli University. Wouldn't it be great to stay in the capital and land a job at a big tech company? Why run back to Ulanbu village to do greening work? How much money did you bring to fill this bottomless pit? I'll fill it as much as I can. I know exactly where I stand. Oh, fine. As long as you know what you're doing. Whether you won the lottery in the city or ran into some gullible venture capitalist. Either way, don't short. My dad is 50 yuan. Don't worry, he won't miss a cent. This test paper, put this away. Ping'an, you're finally back. These guys are acting like they're on something today. It's only noon, and they've already plowed through most of the 10,000 saplings. Boss Su, you're way faster today than yesterday. If we finish early this afternoon, can we get paid early? Finish early. Get paid early, do the work carefully. The water has to soak all the way through. Dad, can your blood pressure even handle this? Put that down right now and come home with me. Home, I've got 50 yuan coming to me any second now. Don't stand here holding me back from making money. Zhou Shujin, Hyak. Hold it tight. If you drop it, I'll smack you. Dad, I want meat for dinner meat. I asked first. Pay back the salt money we owe the Wangshun family, haha. Lee the cripple 50. Boss, Su, can I come back tomorrow? Yeah, can my mom come too? She watched over the saplings. Great today. She yelled at anyone who slacked off. I wasn't slacking off, I was just saving a spot for my son. She can come. Yo, Yutian, Gikju. Hey, Dad, don't take it. Come back with me. What are you doing? Don't pay him. He has a high blood pressure. He's been out in the sun all afternoon. Who's responsible if something happens? I'm responsible for myself. Uncle Leung Yo did the work yourself today. I did it myself. I even planted 20 more than that, Zhang Shujin kid. Then you deserve it. Boss Su, what about tomorrow? We continue tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. The day after that. All month long. A whole month. A whole month. Boss, Sue, are you serious? Yeah, 10,000 a day. At least a month. Go tell your uncle's family. Have your uncle come over tomorrow morning too. I'm going to Shao village to get my cousin. Ulanbu village first. If that's not enough, we'll call the nearby villages. Cap it at 100 people. You're really going to do this for a month? You'll drag the whole village into this. I'm paying their wages. Humph, you better not let this spiral out of control. Everything's under control. Dad, stop staring. I'm looking at the money I earned myself. Got a problem with that. Dad, don't go tomorrow. Your blood pressure. What if you wear yourself out and something happens? You come back one day and suddenly you're telling me what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm doing this for your own good. Tomorrow you're coming with me to the county town. I rented a place in town. It's got AC and hot water and it's close to the hospital. Why would I go live in your rental? I've got my own yard and my own heated bed here in the village. Go to town and sit inside staring at the walls all day. That's still better than you digging holes in the sand. I made 50 today. I can make another 50 tomorrow. Work a month, that's 1,500. A hell of a lot better than before. If you need money, I'll give it to you. You give me money, what's your monthly salary? You can barely make ends meet yourself and you're gonna support me. Then have me live my whole life following your orders. What kind of talk is that? Forget everything else. Today I picked up a shovel and went up that slope. I planted trees and I was happy. The place I've lived my whole life is finally being changed. There's someone to carry it on. I'm going to do it even if you want to make money. You can't risk your life for it. Don't scare me with that life and death talk. Our whole generation, every single day we traded our lives for a meal. You've sat in that county office too long. You really think village folks are made of paper? What's wrong with me sitting in an office? Nothing's wrong with sitting in an office. But you never ask these people why they'd run to Devil's Grief Gully. For 50 UN, you just tell me not to go. Tell everyone not to go, then find the village some work. Aren't you a county official? You've got education. You've got a car. What have you actually done for Ulanbo village? I'm not high enough rank. A lot of things I can't just make them happen because I want to. Is Su Ping high enough rank? I didn't even score as well as you. He still came back and dug a well. Bought saplings, paid wages. What about you? You drive back and the first thing you do is drag your dad away. I'm going back to Devil's Grief Gully tomorrow. If Su Ping needs me, I work. If he doesn't, I'll go home and lie down. Don't talk to me about the city. Su Ping, you can't keep letting those old people go to Devil's Grief Gully. They come voluntarily. You can clearly see they're doing it for the money. Uncle Liang got his money today. You're exploiting their poverty. They need that 50 UN. I need them to plant those trees. We're just getting what we need from each other, huh? A old man with the high blood pressure, working all day in the sun for 50 UN. Is that normal? If he doesn't go to Devil's Grief Gully, he won't get rich from it either. Sitting at home, his blood pressure stays high. His medicine still costs money. So you just let him work with a clear conscience. He works half a day, I pay him for half a day. He can leave anytime he wants. It's not like I'm holding anyone's ID card hostage. I'll be watching you. Fine. Saplings arrive tomorrow at 8:00 a.m. If you're really that worried about Uncle Liang, bring him a bottle of water and his blood pressure meds. I don't need you to remind me. Who told you to bring in people from other villages? It was him, he called them. Don't just blame me. Didn't you call your brother-in-law too? Uncle Jinshi, I heard planting trees pays 50 a day. Paid daily. We can do it too. We're way more capable than these old folks from your village. Who are you calling old folks? Oof, elderly. You can barely stand straight and you're taking up spots. Am I taking food off your table? We're here to earn money, not to argue with you people. Where's Boss Su? He said everyone could come yesterday. Why isn't he taking people now? In people, one day's wages is 4,000. After last night's system settlement, total survival broke 20,000 earnings are enough to cover today's costs. Continue operations. Outsiders can sign up, but they must register in groups and follow orders. Hey Boss Su, my name is Xiaohu, I'm from Xiaohu village, and I can work, one of me is worth 3 of them. If you want to work, listen to the rules first. Rule 1, priority goes to Ulambu village's original workers. Rule 2, only 20 outsiders today. Rule 3, anyone who steals seedlings, starts trouble or slacks off gets kicked out that same day. Not a single cent. We can work harder than them. Why do they get priority? Because this is Ulanbo village's work. The work belongs to Boss Su. It's not your family's business. Boss Su is paying for workers. He's going to hire capable people. You guys who just go through the motions, taking up spots and getting paid. Aren't you embarrassed? Haha. You can work, I'll take you. But you're not here to act like a big shot. 20 spots for outsiders today. Everyone gets a half-day trial first. Finish the morning pass inspection. Get 25, keep working in the afternoon. Get another 25. Anyone not happy with that can leave now. Why do we have to do a half-day trial? Because I've never worked with you before. All the villagers have been at it for 3 days. What work they can handle. What they can't do, I know it all. If you want the 50, prove yourself first. Fine, I'll show you what I can do. Starting today, groups of 10. Each group has a leader. Leaders get an extra 10. Ping'an, you're adding more money. Uncle, you'll oversee everything at 100 a day. In charge of registration, inspection payouts, and watching the water pipes. Can't do it without you. Hyaka, ma'am. Brother Jinshi, you've made it big, get in line. Registration starts now. Lanbu Village, people register first, outsiders line up behind. Dad, the sun's getting harsher. Have some water and rest in the shade. Rest, no rest. Every seedling I don't plant makes me feel like I'm losing out. I, Liang Yu Tian, have lived half my life in this yellow sand. My bones are tough. What are you taking those photos for? Are you trying to make our village look even worse? Planning to send them to the city? Hey Liang, Dihan, I'm telling you right now, if you dare ruin the village's 50 a day livelihood, don't ever come home again. Dad, how could you think so badly of me? I'm taking these photos of the work to write a report about desertification control. If this report gets published, maybe we can get more support for the village. Can a report feed you or clothe you? I think Ping'an was the honest one. Huh. You want to use the buzz I paid for to polish your own image at the county office. Su Ping, does everyone have to have selfish motives for everything they do? I just want to help our village. Once the village makes a name at the county, our company has dedicated support funds. Your company's support funds only ever look at verifiable, concrete results. They never pity worthless suffering. If all the sea buckthorn on Devil's Grief Peak dies in half a month, in your boss's eyes, it'll just be a joke. But if we don't try, if we don't show the world what Ulanbo village's people are determined to do, this place will forever be a forgotten dead land. I'll write this report solid and thorough, enough to convince the company's decision makers with facts, to prove our village's youth haven't bowed down and surrendered to this sea of sand. You can take your photos. You can write your positive story however you like. But from now on, all your promotional content must be filed under my newly established greening company. Because we don't need charity handed down from on high. You've already set up a greening company. It's already up and running. I'm not that noble nor as complicated as you think. Just don't bother me about where I stay. As long as you all stay out of it, the people in this village can get their wages every single day. Uncle Jinshi pay out according to the list. Xiaohu Guoju. Thanks, Boss Su. Tomorrow, I'll bring some stronger brothers. We'll get even more done than today. As long as they follow the rules, they can come. Haha. Great, these villagers are reacting exactly as I predicted. These people go home with money. They'll definitely show off to their relatives and neighbors, which will make others follow suit, bringing in even more labor. Haha. It's getting sweeter. It's over. It's all destroyed, son. The trees are all ruined, will boss. Sue still plant? These 10,000 seedlings cost at least 2,000 yuan plus the labor costs. It's all gone down the drain. What are you trying to say? I'm saying, if Su Ping can't handle this loss and stops planting tomorrow, then our livelihood is gone too. This wind came out of nowhere. No warning at all. This is Devil's Grief Peak. A place that gives even ghosts a headache. You think the name's just for show. The good times lasted only 3 days before they ended. Ping on those seedlings out there with today's wind. The saplings must have taken a big hit. But we're planting again tomorrow. Is this really true, Boss Su? You're not fooling us. I'll handle the seedling losses myself. It won't affect a single cent of your wages. Keep working tomorrow. Hey, Boss Lee. Increase tomorrow's seedlings to 15,000. Boss Su, didn't you get hit by that big wind? I heard about it. 16,000 delivered before 8:20 a.m. tomorrow. The extra 5,000 count as a rush order. I'll cover the cost. In just over 7 hours. I'll know exactly how many saplings last night's sandstorm took. Newly planted yesterday 15,000. Surviving 14,000. And 17 historical plantings remaining 131,803. Current total surviving 30,000. Account balance 57,844 yuan. Invested today 7,000. Returned 16,000. Net profit 9,000. Just as I thought, as long as the total surviving base is there, I can never lose money. But the wind and sand were so bad today. We'll need water. First thing tomorrow. Better check if the water pipes are blocked. Stupid thing can't even survive a little wind. If it dies, it deserved it. That brat insisted on planting here. Fine plant, I can't control him. But if you die, that brat will have to spend more money on new ones, wasteful. $16,000 delivered on time tomorrow. Add 3,000 poplar trees to the mix. I'm here. Boss Su Jugo says in, not one missing. The 3,000 poplars I sourced overnight from the neighboring city. Root systems are thick, take a look. Haha. Stop yakking, grab the cart. This thing's as heavy as an iron pillar. If yesterday's wind had hit these trees, they definitely wouldn't have blown away. Huff less talk. More work. Hey. Yesterday's sandstorm, it's already been on the provincial TV station. Headquarters called 3 times this morning. They asked what our branch has actually done about desertification control. What was I supposed to say? I said we plant trees every year and they die every year. Old Wu, you explained this to me, this is the report card you hand me. Manager Aja headquarters allocated 1.2 million yuan last year. We planted 80,000 Russian olives in the windbreak zone, north of the county. But the survival rate was under 15%. Out of 1.2 million, only 12,000 trees survived. That's 100 yuan a tree. How am I supposed to report that? The supervision notice from headquarters is very clear. They want to see tangible results in desertification control. By next quarter, if not, the year-end review is an automatic fail. Manager Xiao, there's a report here. It's about a recent graduate from Ulanbu village. He went back to the village and paid the elderly and weak labor force out of his own pocket. He's planted over 40,000 drought-resistant saplings in total. What's this person's name? Suping A, fresh graduate this year, top of his class in forestry, ranked first in the university. He turned down a 1 million yuan annual salary offer from a big company in the capital and chose to return to his hometown headquarters. Wants data, we spent 1.2 million and didn't even make a splash. Zhao Guaitong, you're coming with me to Ulanbu village for on-site verification. We need to see how many of Suping's trees actually survived. General manager, you're going personally. The supervision notice from headquarters is hanging over my head. 3 calls a day, pushing me. If I sit here waiting for your reports, I won't see a single living tree. Even by next year, I'll go see for myself. Just what is this Suping up to? Hey Sudada, your desert tree planting book has been picked up by another short drama company. This is already the 3rd adaptation. License and Finance have already finished the paperwork. The 200,000 will be transferred to your bank account in installments. Yihyuk says in. That's perfect timing. Looks like the system is starting to kick in. Now, I can use this royalty money to start my business back in the village. No matter who audits it, it's a clean and traceable source of funds. Sudada, are you still there? When are you starting a new book? Your old book has been adapted several times already. Not starting one for now, oh. Not starting, okay then. But Sudada, when you do publish, you have to find me. Don't let other editors steal you away. Definitely next time. Writing web novels. I plant over 10,000 trees a day. Now the system pays out over 20,000 a day. Even if I wrote until my hands cramped, I'd only make 200,000 or 300,000 a year. Isn't planting trees way better? Suping, why are you back again? Tomorrow our general manager, Xiao Ganhua, and the vice general manager, Zhuo Guaitong, are coming. Oh, you don't seem to care much. It's not like I depend on him for a living. Don't you want to fight for something? Let me give you a heads up. Decertification control funds, operating rights, heavy machinery subsidies. Our company can provide all of that. You're carrying this all on your own. How long can you keep it up? Of course I'll fight for it. When your manager comes tomorrow, take him to see 2 places. First, that well. Second, the outer defense line at Devil's Grief. I'll be there to accompany you, just play support. You don't trust me, I trust that you want to help the village. But you work for the company. Every word you say on my behalf could be recorded. I don't like that. I haven't seen you in a few years. You've become a lot more impressive, haha. I was always impressive. Didn't expect that a little praise would make someone's head swell. Still better than no one praising me at all. Our manager arrives around 9:20 tomorrow morning. Make sure you come. 28,000 added 3,000 more Euphrates poplars. It's working. The mortality rate dropped significantly compared to yesterday. So the system can actually give me money through novel royalties and adaptation fees. What if I started a live stream? Live streaming tree planting. Top forestry graduate turns down a 1 million yuan salary to plant trees in the desert. With a bunch of old and weak villagers, this title sells itself. Ping on, what are you doing? Live streaming. Live what? What does that mean? Using my phone to film us planting trees so people online can see it? What's there to see about planting trees? People online have too much free time. They'll pay just to watch the show. Are all city folks crazy? You're right. City folks all have this crazy habit of having too much free time. These were planted the day before yesterday. Based on the timeline in the report, they should be from the batch planted on the third day. This one was planted yesterday. The root system is deep and firmly established. How many have been planted in total? As of this morning, the cumulative total exceeds 55,000 trees, Manager Zhao. Suping, I read the report. Liang Xihan wrote over 50,000 trees in 5 days, all funded out of your own pocket. That's right. You also paid for the well. That's right. And the workers' insurance paid daily in cash. Have yuan per person per day. You're spending 4 to 5,000 a day on labor alone. Add in saplings, water, and miscellaneous costs, and you're putting in nearly 10,000 a day. Where are you getting all this money? I saved up some from writing web novels during my 4 years of college, plus the adaptation fees. I made a decent amount overall, and I put it all in. All of it. Aren't you afraid it'll all go down the drain? Manager Shao, that well is 35 meters deep. The water output is steady. Kikilon of pipe connects directly to irrigation here. Won't be a problem. The main species are Saxol sand, thornflower stick, and Euphrates poplar, all screened drought-resistant varieties. I did 2 years of drought tolerance experiments at school. I'm confident. Supping, let me be direct. Last year, we spent 1.2 million planting trees and only about 10,000 survived. You spent less than 100,000 in 5 days and planted over 50,000. Even if only 30% survive, that's more than twice our results. I want to designate Ulanbu village as our company's desertification control pilot site. We'll allocate 500,000 yuan in special support funds, injected directly into your greening company. Manager Zhao, what are the conditions? The conditions are simple. Ping Greening will be incorporated into our company's desertification control task force for unified coordination. Project progress fund usage, sapling procurement, all subject to the task force's audit and supervision. I can't accept this plan. Why not with our company support? Wouldn't your funding be more abundant? Manager Xiao, you've seen the situation at Devil's Grief. Sandstorms hit every few days. The sapling mortality rate fluctuates wildly. If we introduce an approval process now, I'd have to file a report and wait for approval before every single batch I plant. By the time the approval comes through, the saplings would be dried out and dead. It's not that I don't want to cooperate with you, but what Ping Greening needs most right now is flexibility and speed. Then let's put it differently. The 500,000 in funds. Our company won't interfere with your daily management. We won't direct your personnel or projects. We only have oversight rights over this specific sum. We just require that the money be used solely for desertification. Control deal, 500,000 with only oversight on where the money goes. No control over his people. No control over his trees. No control over his plants. It's basically giving away 500,000 for free. The price is that his trees become a face-saving project for their company. Managers show pleasure doing business. President So, when would be convenient to sign the cooperation agreement? You draft the agreement and send it to my email. I have only one requirement. It must be written into the agreement that your company has no right to intervene in the operations of Ping Greening, no say in decision-making, personnel arrangements, or project planning, in black and white with the official seal. Young man, you've got guts, but I'll be blunt with you. Once this 500,000 goes out, I want to see those trees alive. Next quarter, I'm bringing people here to inspect. If all the trees on this plot are dead by then, I'll tear down this pilot site sign faster than it was put up. Manager Shao, when you come to check, the green on this land will be 10 times what it is today. Oh, by the way, the technician Chuk Guaitong just told me you're live streaming your tree planting online. Keep at it, broadcast as much as you can. The more popular it gets, the better. Getting Ulaanbaatar Village's desert control reputation out there benefits you and our company alike. Also, you raised a fine college graduate. If he were any good, he wouldn't have come back. Don't say that, old man. Coming back has truly been a blessing for our village. Look at these past few days. Everyone's got real cash in their pockets now. Maybe he really can tame this sand. Huff, huff. Blessing the village, my ass. He's got all that money to throw into the sand pit, but he never brings any back to honor his mother and me. Ha ha. You old fool, you don't know how good you have it. I'm not right now. Ping An is at the stage of building something big. Once this barren land truly turns green, and he becomes a big shot boss with a name for himself, he'll honor you twice as much once he's made it. Isn't that fine? Haha. You old geezer, just wait to enjoy your easy days ahead. Humph. Easy day, my foot. Just hope he doesn't sink his old man's coffin money into this too. User. Heading north, sent a car, let's watch for a while today. They really are planting trees. Hurry up and get those trees in the ground. We're feeling the sandstorm effects over here too. Don't worry, boss. We'll keep at this desert control for the long haul. As long as there are people here, this desert will eventually be filled with green. Keep it up, the conditions out there really are harsh. The wind and sand are brutal. Saw your stream title. Gave up a high-paying job in the city just to go back and plant trees. That's something truly commendable. The tip isn't much, but it's support for someone actually doing real work. Thanks again for your support, boss. We'll be planting every day from now on. Streaming at the same time, daily, boss. Hit that follow button, it's getting dark now. So we'll wrap up today's planting stream here. Huh. Today, your little sister-in-law really got her moment in the spotlight. Uncle, from now on, you don't need to dig pits or haul saplings with the crew. Ping An, is your uncle not doing a good job at something? Uncle, you're doing great. What I mean is, starting tomorrow, your pay changes. I'll give you 6,000 a month. That breaks down to 200 a day. What? 200 a day? You're out of your mind around here doing odd labor outside. You'd kill yourself for 80 a day at most, and you're giving me 200 a day. You old fool, what are you yelling about? Ping An is being thoughtful. He knows to take care of his uncle. You're up before dawn hauling water pipes, yelling all day till your voice is hoarse as a cracked gong. How does that not deserve 6,000? No. I'd feel guilty taking that money. All I do is keep some accounts and call out to a couple of people to keep order. Ping An is a boss doing big things. Now he's managing over 100 people. Looking at Ping An, this company is going to get formalized and scaled up. He's a man who does big things. Shin-san accepts this money on his behalf. Auntie, this money isn't for free. Over the next few days, I'm doubling the hiring scale. Doubling? We already have 100 people. Double that and it's 200. Where are we going to find more people? Not in our village, but the neighboring Xiaohu village has people. And the town does too. Spread the word, first thing tomorrow morning. No matter which village they're from. Anyone willing to plant trees. We take them all when we hit 200 people. Split them into 10 teams, pick a team leader for each. Set a minimum daily planting quota. Anyone who's slow slacks off or doesn't hit the numbers, you write them down directly. Give a warning first. Then report to me for handling the dirty work of making enemies. I need someone to do it. Fine, I'll take this job, uncle. Turning desert into green. This is something that benefits future generations. Amen. Legendary tree planting system yesterday. 16,000 new trees planted, 14,150 survive. Historical plantings remaining 27,500. Current total surviving 41,600. Yesterday's earnings 41,600 yuan. Account total balance 1,241 yuan. Daily income just broke 40,000. With the poplars added and no major sandstorm. The survival rate is extremely high. 40,000 a day, 1.2 million a month. 200 people start work tomorrow. This number will approach 100,000. But the scale of money has completely exceeded what a college graduate returning to start a business can easily manage. This makeshift crew needs a complete overhaul and upgrade. Everyone listen up starting today. All work on this plot is coordinated by Su Jinshi. Wherever he tells you to dig pits, that's where you dig. Whoever works slow, whoever slacks off, or whose tree pits don't meet standards, he has the final say. Ahem. Today we've got 200 plus people. I'm splitting everyone into 20 groups, 10 people per group with a team leader. I'll be blunt up front, the money is easy to earn. But if anyone tries to cut corners, don't blame me for forgetting we're from the same village. Sister Zuhua, your old Su has really become a big manager now. Making a good chunk a day, huh? Not really, it's just Ping An. Seeing that he works steadily. Family helping family, 200 a day. Even if it kills him, it's deserved. 200 a day, that's 6,000 a month. This isn't just work. This is a straight up rise to village landlord status. Ping'an manager Tuo just called. He wants you to bring the official seal and head to town. The paperwork for the 500,000 special fund. They rushed it through overnight. They're just waiting for your signature to release the funds. Uncle, keep a close eye on things here. All of today's saplings need to be securely in the ground. Go on, don't worry. The agreement for the 500,000 special fund is all here. Her manager To's arrangement. We fast-tracked the process overnight. No intervention clauses were added. Only one condition. The funds must be used exclusively for their designated purpose. President Su, our company, has set up a 3-person oversight team, led by Liang Si-han. They'll be stationed in Ulanbo village. Every transaction from the special fund requires their signature for confirmation. Fine, since the oversight team is in place. Let's start working right now. Tomorrow, Ping'an Greening's planting plan is 30,000 saplings. Of those 30,000, 10,000 will be purchased with Ping'an Greening's own funds. The remaining 20,000 will come from the special account. For those 20,000, we don't have a good procurement channel yet. The supplier I've been dealing with can't take on that volume at once. So could you help introduce us to some procurement channels for new saplings? President Su, this consideration is very thorough. Diversifying supply is the right call. I think for you, a nursery in the east of the county is a great choice. A long-established local company, large scale with a good stock of drought-resistant species. Actually, many of our company's greening projects source from them too. What do you think, President Su? No problem. Since Manager Chuo thinks they're reliable, let's go with them. But I have only one requirement. Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., 10,000 saxol and 10,000 buckthorn seedlings must be delivered to Ulanbo village on a time. As long as the goods are fine, payment will be settled weekly, transferred via dedicated project funds. No delays, no owing. Don't worry about that. I'll call the forestry boss myself. Where are you going? Take me to rent a place. Rent a place? Aren't you staying fine in the village? The company needs an office space. We can't have the future finance, legal and technical departments all crammed into Uncle Jinsun's house. Wait, you're renting the whole building. How much per month for the whole building? 2,000 a month, 1 month deposit. 3 months rent up front. Sign the contract. Aren't you going to negotiate? No need for such a small amount. My time is valuable. All right. I'll go get the contract. Haha. Suping, how much money do you actually have? The well cost 12,000 seedlings cost tens of thousands. You're paying out thousands in wages every day. And now you're renting a whole building. Plus the finance, legal, and technical staff you mentioned. That's at least 200,000 to 300,000 total. Did you really make that much writing web novels in college? The novels earned some of it. Then I got into stocks, caught a good market, made a bit. Stocks. Yeah, I bet on a few desertification control concept stocks a while back. A forestry student who can make money writing web novels and also nail the stock market trend perfectly. Where exactly is the limit of this guy's abilities? You're this rich. Why not buy an apartment in the city? Get a good job. Why insist on coming back? Remember how I got into college? Ulambu village was so poor back then. No family had any money to spare. But they scraped together my first year's tuition. They helped me back then. Now that I have the ability, I have to repay that debt. Boss, I brought the contract. Take a look. If it's fine, we'll sign. No problem. President Su, you two carry on. This building's been empty for 6 months. My wife's been nagging me every day, saying even a dog wouldn't rent this dump. Finally got it rented out today. I'm gonna go show off, huh? Do you know any reliable construction crews? Construction crew. What for building a house in Ulambu village? Everyone else is desperate to get out of the desert. And you want to build a house here. You just rented a building in town. And now you're building in the village too. The town place is for the company base. Ulanbo village is the core of the operation. In the future, seedlings, tools, pipes, fuel, and workers all need a place. We have to get professional. Ping'an, you need to come back right now. Something's wrong. I just counted each group's numbers. Few people only planted 50 trees all day. And some people pulled up seedlings planted yesterday and moved them to today's holes to pad the count. Who did it? The three guys from Xiaohu village. They're even yelling that you said 50 a day. They're surrounded now, Xiao, who almost got into a fight with them. Keep an eye on them, don't pay anyone yet. They said if you dare withhold pay, they'll go to the town and report you for wage arrears. What's wrong? Something came up in Ulanbo village. Take me back first. Suping said 50 a day. He never said how many we had to plant. I showed up to work today, so I get paid if he doesn't pay. I'll report him for wage arrears right now. That's right. You villagers stick up for your own boss. Bullying US outsiders, Zhongshu Group just gave him 500,000. He wouldn't dare not pay us. Huh, who said? I'm not paying. Pay the three of them for today's work first. Ping on, you can't open this door. If you do, who's going to work hard anymore? Pay them.
Hey. Hey.
Wages are paid. Now let's settle the second account. The seedlings planted yesterday. How many did you pull up? Who saw me pull anything up? I saw it. I saw it too. Me too. And I filmed it. Take a look, Boss Su. Xiaohu, come here. The video shows Xiaohu destroying the sea buckthorn. The video from the east side shows what happened. Hemph, try moving again. Go ahead, no fighting. I saw the video. These seedlings are purchase assets of Pingan Greening. Pulling them up to pad your count. At the very least, it's damaging company property. At worst, it's disrupting construction of a key project. No one you complain to will help you. The video confirms it. Chen Erhu pulled up 9 seedlings. Wang Shozi 7 Lutwei 5 for Saxol and sea buckthorn. At purchase price plus transport. Labor and watering will say 5 yuan each. That's 100 yuan total for the three of you. So you're saying the three of us worked all day for 50 yuan, and now we owe you 5 yuan each. Those crappy seedlings cost a few mao each. 50 yuan is already generous. If you ask me, they shouldn't get a single cent. Don't act so wronged. This land isn't just feeding Ulanbu village now. The day laborers from the surrounding villages all depend on Boss Su's 50 yuan to eat. You pulling up seedlings to cheat. The count is smashing everyone's rice bowl. If you don't want to work, get the hell out. Don't hold us back from earning. Giving you 50 is already Boss Su being kind-hearted, haha. I can register your information and the number of damaged seedlings right now. We can go through mediation later, or I can report it up the chain. But once it's on the record, I can't guarantee whether anyone from Xiaohu village will ever work on this project again. I make no promises. Chin Erhu, you idiot. If you don't want to work, don't drag us down with you. Exactly. We're here to work, not to be shamed because of you. Just pay up and leave, aren't we? From the same village. Same village or not, we're not following you into trouble. You have 3 minutes to pay up and leave, or go to town and report me. I'll go with you. I'll pay mine, pulled 7, that's 35. I'll pay 25. Chin Erhu Group 3. Xiaohu village damaged 9 seedlings today. Refuses to compensate. Who said I'm not paying? Give me 5 yuan change. Hey. Leave the tools. The shovel is mine. We registered when we handed out tools this morning. All 3 of you took our tools. Chin Erhu took a number 2 shovel. Wang Shui number 7. Ukwai number 11. You'd even try to steal a shovel. You've brought nothing but shame to Xiaohu village. Fine, Su Ping. You've got guts, I'll remember this. Who do you think you are? Plant a few trees with your pocket change. And you think you're a big company. Supervisor Liang. This man has interfered with Pingan Greening's normal operations. It's all on video. He pulled up saplings and refused to compensate. Not only did he refuse to leave the site, he incited a disturbance on the work site. Can I call the police? Chen Erhu, weren't you going to the town to file a complaint? No need for you to go, they came to you. Xiaohu village really produces some characters. Useless at work but eager to get locked up. Let's go. Suping, don't get cocky. You think planting a few lousy trees makes you something special. Just wait, this desert will bury all your trees sooner or later. Everyone else get back to work. What are you standing around for? We still have over 7,000 saplings to get in the ground today. The sun won't wait for us. You all hear that? Every group back to work, huh? Where did this influencer come from? Desperate for views, are we 1 tree for every 10 likes? That sapling plus labor cost a few yuan, right? The background looks like a real desert. Special effects can't fake that dusty smell. These like baiting tricks are getting more likes, are at 10,000. According to the rules. 800 likes, that's over 200 trees. Whereas the streamer likes are past 10,000. You gonna deliver everyone. Just move along, probably some media company staging this. They'll start selling stuff in a bit. No need to leave just now. 800 likes, that's 1 to 80 saplings. Since you've delivered on your end, I'll deliver on mine. See that. These are the trees we've planted and we're still planting. What? No way he's actually doing it, guys. Let's blow up this live stream. Let's see how many trees this streamer can plant. Didn't Suping give up a big tech job to plant trees? Why is he live streaming? Is this staged to scam gifts from viewers? Big tech job, so this streamer was a top student staged to scam gifts. Hey streamer, care to explain? Nice block. Who's that so aggressive? A friend. Having a friend like that is pretty rough. It's fine. The streamer said 10 likes plants 1 tree. So how many trees can one carnival gift plant? This live stream can't be run like a normal streamers. Normal streamers turn viewer emotions into money. Here gifts turn into something that can be verified and traced. On the ground. Likes correspond to group tree planting. Gifts correspond to personal naming rights. One carnival plants 1 tree. Wow, 10 likes. 1 tree per carnival, 3,000 yuan. And you only plant 1 streamer. You sure know how to do math. Even a capitalist would call you a master. Let me finish. Trees from likes belong to everyone. Trees from gifts belong to the giver. 1 carnival, 1 named tree. Bosses can DM me, we'll make a plaque and place it by the tree. It can be a name or a blessing. We'll number every named tree, log the location planting video, maintenance records. If a boss ever visits Ulambu village, they can find their own named tree. If the tree dies, Ping'an Greening will replant it until it survives. We'll nurture it as it grows. Name trees, damn. This is better than tipping a streamer girl, alright? I want one, put my dad's name on it. He helped build a road out here back in the day. Streamer, that's a brilliant idea. Give me a tree too. Huh. Sihan, help me keep track. From now on, all name trees get their own file. Gifting account, naming content, tree number, location, photos. All of it. You're putting me to work again. You're the head of the supervision team. Your credibility is higher than mine. Go on. Before we wrap up tonight, keep a few people to mark off a separate area for the name trees. What's a name tree? A boss paid 3,000 yuan to name a tree. 3,000 yuan a tree. City folks really know how to have fun. Tomorrow we plant the name trees. Each tree gets its own video. Dig the hole bigger than usual and water it thoroughly tomorrow. Get stone plaques made in town. They're all trees, why the different treatment? Name trees are the showcase. They carry the emotions and effort of the bosses. Plant them with care. Streamer, when do you plant my tree? First thing tomorrow morning. I'll send you a video of it. Good work today, everyone. All 15,000 trees are rooted in the ground, but this pace is too slow. Boss Su, we're about to drop from exhaustion. And you call that slow? It's not that you're slow. It's that there aren't enough people. Starting tomorrow, Ping'an Greening has no cap on hiring. Not just Ulambu Village and Xiaohu Village. As long as you're quick on your feet and want to earn that 50 yuan, come on over, Boss Su. Are you serious? However many come. We take them all, however many come. We take them all as long as they can dig a hole and follow the rules. 50 yuan a day. Suping won't short a single cent. Ping'an, are you crazy? Our village plus the outsiders. That's over 200 people now. Just wages alone are over 10,000 a day. If you bring in 500 people, that's 20,000 to 30,000 a day. How many days can your savings hold out? Suping, have you considered the management costs? 500 people, 1,000 people. Can this little slope even hold them? Is your well water even enough? If one well isn't enough, I'll dig a second. If there's no room for more people, we expand outward. Team leader Liang, when it comes to desert control, if you're afraid to spend money, you might as well go home and sleep. Boss Su, so how many trees do you plan to plant? How many? As long as there's a single grain of sand out of place in this world, we keep planting. As long as I have a single yuan left, we keep planting. Oh, then what are we waiting for? I'm going back to my in-laws tonight. I'll bring their whole family back here. A kid like Ping'an, you won't find another one in the whole county. A college graduate who could have been living the high life in the city, but he came back to hand us money. If that's not a good man, what is Ping'an? Let me ask you something. How many people are you really planning to hire? If 500 or 1,000 people really show up, how are you going to manage it all? That's why we need to open the town office, finance, HR, logistics. All of it needs to be set up. You can't do it all by shouting alone. That definitely won't work. Finance and HR, Ping'an. You're setting up a proper company. It was always a proper company. What we're missing now is the structure to hold it up. New surviving trees today. Waiting 807. Total surviving tree count. 62,300. Reward issued. Total surviving trees today. Cash earnings generated 62,300 yuan. Funds have been transferred through legal and compliant Financial channels into the host's various accounts. Verifiable through public records. No financial risk whatsoever. Total expenses were under 20,000. The system paid me over 60,000. Net profit over 40,000. Now we can start posting job listings for the company. Who's this at this hour, Brother Lu? It's Su Ping. Leung Sihan told me to contact you. Ah, boss Su. The tree planting guy, is there something you need this late? I need to build a batch of temporary prefab housing. Can you take the job? I need to start work on site as soon as possible. Boss Su, I can take this job. I have prefab units in stock. Earliest site mobilization is the day after tomorrow. Find contract signed tomorrow morning. 30% advance payment before mobilization. You're back. Dad, why aren't you asleep at this hour? Can't sleep, Ping-an. You spent a lot of money again today, didn't you? He spent nearly 200,000 in the last few days. Where's this kid getting all that money? He went live today in just a few minutes. Someone gifted him 15,000 in tips. So Ping-an really does have a knack for making money. He's sharp. Sharper than any boss I've ever met. Huh. Good. Ulanbo village is about to produce a real dragon Sihan. You're 26 this year, aren't you? Dad, I'm busy with work. No rush. What do you mean no rush? Uncle Wang's daughter is a year younger than you, and her kid's already old enough to run errands. What do you think of that? Ping-an, the kid's okay. The following is content generated based on your requirements. Dad, what nonsense are you talking about? I'm not talking nonsense. Ping-an is a college graduate from our village. He's decent looking and sharp as a tack. A fine young man like that, you'd be lucky to find one. Even searching with a lantern. Dad, he's a big boss. I'm just an employee, it wouldn't fit. What wouldn't fit? I think it fits perfectly. You're on the supervision team. You get to be around him every day. Isn't that first come, first served? You make the first move, show him a little more care. Dad, if you keep talking nonsense, I'll move back to the county seat tomorrow. Daughter, think about it. If this works out, you'll be the boss lady from now on. And your dad gets to bask in the glory too. Her mind is a total mess. Supping boss lady. Hey, line up properly. What are you shoving for? Push again and you're done for today.
One group at a time. Registered workers, get your saplings from Zhaohu.
One group at a time. Registered workers, get your saplings from Zhaohu. Newcomers get in line. No shoving well. I'll be damned. Boss Su said yesterday there's no cap on hiring. I thought he was just blowing hot air. This isn't just no cap, he's hired every idle hand in town.
Boss Su,
Bosses, how's the sapling count looking? Boss Su, 20,000 trees. Not one missing. Want us to unload now? Or don't worry about the quality on my end. Today's trees aren't enough.
Lee, that was 15,000.
Boss Su, you ordered 20,000 last night. Boss Lai, that was 15,000. 36,000 saplings is enough for 200 people for a full day. Yesterday was 200 people today. As you can see, over 3 feet. Tomorrow might be even more. So Boss Su means to increase the volume starting tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, the total daily sapling delivery from both of you needs to increase. Boss Su just named the number. Say the word, and I'll deliver everything I can. Let's start with 50,000 a day and see how it goes. That's a quota of 25,000 each.
Day.
Boss Su, 50,000 saplings a day. Isn't that too much? No, not too much, Boss Su. What bold vision, that's an incredible move. Don't worry, Oldly will cover half of the 50,000. Quality won't drop, not even a bit. I'll handle the other half. Before 8 a.m. tomorrow. 25,000 saplings delivered to the bottom of Ghost Mouth Slope on time. Don't worry about the money. Before we wrap up today, yesterday's balance plus tomorrow's deposit will be settled in full. All I care about is speed.
Su Ping, did you miscalculate the budget? Miscalculate.
Su Ping, did you miscalculate the budget? Miscalculate what? 3 yen workers' monthly wages alone are nearly 500,000. And that's not even counting your sapling costs for the prefab housing, warehouse, and well digging. Our company's 500,000 special fund will barely last you half a month. Team leader. Yongpingen, Greening is an independently operated commercial company. I have my own financing channels and capital pool. All you need to do is keep a close eye on the daily sapling quality. Just make sure no rotten root saplings get on site.
What's such a beautiful woman doing coming to see Su Ping?
What's such a beautiful woman doing coming to see Su Ping? President Su, I've reviewed your resume. You don't lack experience. What you lack is a platform that lets you spread your wings. This is the right place for you. President Su, the situation here is indeed beyond my expectations. But first, I have a question. What would I be in charge of here? I want you to establish the master ledger for Ping-an Greening. Within 5 days, switch the payroll for the 3TT on-site workers. From cash to unified bank disbursement. Any problem with that? Setting up files and bank cards for the 3T casual workers. With no contracts and making a payroll sheet. That's an enormous workload. But that just goes to show there aren't many core team members here yet, coming here to work now. This will definitely be founders' equity in the future. As long as the back-end support holds up, I can do it. Good probation period is 1 month, 6,000. The company is just starting out. For the office, I've rented a place in town. This is the best we can offer. If you think it works, then welcome aboard.
I'll need to collect ID copies from all the...
All right, for the payroll disbursement, I'll need to collect ID copies from all the workers. Opening bank accounts takes time to process. But regarding your own employment contract, you should draft that yourself. This young man really knows how to fleece the same sheep over and over. He even makes you draft your own contract fine. I'll adapt a standard labor contract template when I get back. What are the specific requirements for passing probation? Get all 3 workers' payroll cards set up. No mistakes with the payroll. That's your standard for passing probation. After probation, salary starts at 10,000. No problem. Follow me.
This is the new finance hire. From now on, the two of...
Team leader Leung, this is the new finance hire. From now on, the 2 of you will coordinate on project funds. Hello, I'm Liang Si-han from the Central Group Supervision Team. Shoujing just started.
rolling in money these days. Spending it like...
Then you found the right boss. Suping's rolling in money these days. Spending it like the wind. Team leader Leung. The accounting template for the special fund. Do you have one already made? I do, but it needs to be adjusted to match your company's actual accounts.
Coordinate on that. From now on, all special fund...
The 2 of you can coordinate on that. From now on, all special fund expenditures require 3-party signatures. Wait until Xiao Jing's account framework is set up. I'll assist with the verification. Xiao Jing, I need you to help recruit some staff for the company. I'll send you the detailed job listings later. Haha.
Don't leave just yet.
After you get your wages. Everyone don't leave just yet. I have 2 things to say. First thing,
ID card before starting work.
starting tomorrow. Everyone must bring their ID card before starting work. From now on, wages won't be paid in cash.
Us. Are you? We agreed on daily pay.
Boss Su, you're not planning to stiff us. We agreed on daily pay. Settle daily. You can't go back on your word. We don't want bank cards, we want cash. Yeah, we don't want bank cards, just cash.
And register.
Second thing, those who bring their ID and register will get a raise of 10 yuan per day.
50 becomes 60.
A raise. 10 yuan, so 50 becomes 60.
Day? Daily wage.
After registering your ID starting that very day, daily wage is 60 per person. 60 yuan a day. That's 1,800 a month. Boss Su, are you serious? We're getting a raise. This company is legitimate, not some fly-by-night operation. As long as you bring your ID and register tomorrow. Tomorrow's wage is 60. The day after is also 60. And from then on, it stays 60. Great?
We sponsored. Taking root in the desert.
Everyone look, this is the tree we sponsored. Taking root in the desert means so much. Is that Boss Su, the small plaque you ordered, is ready?
The 5 sponsors who sent carnival gifts yesterday.
Dear sponsors, the 5 sponsors who sent carnival gifts yesterday, your sponsor tree plaques are ready.
Nice. Streamer.
Wow, they really are plaques. Nice streamer. I'm relieved with how you handle things.
In the streamer's live room. Whoa.
Heading north, sent a carnival X1 in the streamer's live room. Whoa, that's a generous boss. Brother North is awesome. That's another tree right there.
Brother North.
Thank you, Brother North, for the carnival. Don't worry, Brother North. Tomorrow, plaque number 00. It will be hung in this forest right on time. That's it for today's live stream.
Supervisor Zhao. Tomorrow at 8 a.m. Registration will take place in the...
Supervisor Xiao Tu, tomorrow at 8:00 a.m. Registration will take place in this newly built prefab office. I've already arranged for tables and chairs. They'll be delivered tomorrow morning. What else do you need? Tell me now.
For entering the information. And a
I need a laptop with internet access for entering the information, and a printer for printing contracts and delivery receipts. No problem. Tomorrow, I'll have team leader Liang bring them from town.
New surviving trees today. 34,000.
Divine tree planting system. New surviving trees today, 34,882. Current total surviving trees, 90,082.
Today it jumped by over 30,000.
Yesterday, it was just over 60,000. Today, it jumped by over 30,000. This is the power of compound interest.
Today is right within reach. This money will become the...
Making 100,000 a day is right within reach. This money will become the strongest leverage. I used to move this desert. Line up, everyone, get in line. Stop pushing forward, push anymore, and nobody works today, haha. Ping-an, what do we do? There are too many people. We can't control them at all. Everyone settle down.
I know you're...
Quiet, all of you.
Anyone who works today won't be...
I know you're all here for the 60 yuan. Anyone who works today won't be shorted a single cent. But anyone who breaks the rules and stirs up trouble. Forget 60 yuan, not even a cent will you get. Now everyone step back. Form your own lines by village.
Come to me to get your placard.
Each village picks 2 people to be in charge. Come to me to get your placard. From now on, I only deal with your village leaders. Whichever village's line falls into chaos. The whole village doesn't work today, haha.
Leaders of your villages. Keep your people in order.
Starting today, you are the team leaders of your villages. Keep your people in order. Do the work well, and you'll earn 20 UN more per day than everyone else, huh? We get paid more, right? Team leaders get 80 a day. But if your people cause trouble, your pay is gone too.
Around 5.
Boss Sue, there are so many people here today. Around 500 plus.
Just the wages alone.
Over 500 people at 60 UN per person per day. Just the wages alone are over 30,000 a day. 900,000 a month. This company founded less than a week ago is spending over $1 million a month. What are you standing around for? Let's go. The office is ready.
Let's get to work. One village.
Haha.
Ula village register.
Let's get to work one village at a time. Ulan village registers first. The other 2 villages unload the saplings first.
Why are you squatting here? Not going over there.
Hey, old Sue, why are you squatting here? Not going over there to register hump. Why would I register? Let him dare not pay me tusk.
Now, and he still comes to work.
Look how full of himself he is. His son's a big boss now and he still comes to work. None of your business. Also, that kid of yours is really something. Paying workers tens of thousands a day. Tens of thousands who spread that rumor. How is that a rumor with this many people today? 60 each, do the math yourself. If that's not tens of thousands, what is it?
Up so well. Oomph.
Old Sue, seriously? That souping of yours grew up so well. What good is being handsome? Can't eat it for dinner. Mahe? That's not necessarily true. He started his own company and is his own boss. And he's good looking too. Also, does your souping have a girlfriend? Why are you asking about that? Let me tell you, I have a niece on my side of the family. She's 23, she works as a nurse at the town health clinic. Pretty as can be, quick with her hands, and has a sweet temper. She'd be a perfect match for your souping. Also, say something about my niece.
Can't you decide?
This isn't something I can decide. Why can't you decide? You're his father. You managed to kick Souping out and then take him back in. What can't you decide? I said I can't decide that ungrateful son of mine. I have no say over him. Streamer, you've been planting trees for so many days. Can you show us the results so far? Yeah. How many have you planted? Show us around. Alright, I'll take you for a tour.
How many have you planted?
Oh my god, is this for real? Streamer, how many have you planted? Sand prevention and control benefiting the nation and the people. Youngji takes credit and fights poverty. Streamer, please keep going.
Odu for the carnival. Per the live stream rules.
Thank you to Principal Wong from Modu for the carnival. For the live stream rules, 1. Carnival allows you to claim a sponsored tree in this forest.
The plaque is laser engraved like this. We'll hang it on the tree you've claimed. And ping.
The plaque is laser engraved like this. We'll hang it on the tree you've claimed, and Ping An Greening promises to guard this tree for you for life. If the tree dies, we'll immediately plant a new one in its place. If you ever come by one day, you can see the tree bearing your name.
Already been to 3 counties in a row. Every place's report.
Boss Chen, we've already been to 3 counties in a row. Every place's report sounds amazing on paper. But when we get there, either the saplings were just planted or half of them are dead. I bet Ulanba village is the same. No investigation, no right to speak. Guifai was bragging so much this time. We need to take plenty of photos back and see what they have to say then.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Get out and take a look on foot.
Get out and take a look on foot.
President Xian, I've seen too many showpiece projects. But this is the first time
President Tian, I've seen too many shelter belt projects, but this is the first time I've seen one this large. The outermost layer uses sea buckthorn and tamarisk, the most wind-resistant, forming the first line of defense. The middle section is planted extensively with saxol, with the most developed root systems and the strongest sand-fixing ability. And look, the planting density is just right. It ensures survival and creates economies of scale. This wasn't planted haphazardly. It was scientifically planned. President Chen, so are we still filming? Film, of course we're filming, more film plenty. Record every single detail for me. Film the workers on the job. Get close-ups of the saplings and film the Ping An greening sign too. This is a positive example.
Hello there, friend. We heard the tree planting here is excellent.
Hello there, friend. We heard the tree planting here is excellent. We came specifically to learn from it. Learn since when? Does learning require pointing that thing at people? Let me tell you, no photos allowed here. If you take photos and go back spreading nonsense, ruining our boss Sue's reputation, can you bear that responsibility? Hey, how do you talk to people? Where are you from? What's it matter? Even if the king of heaven himself showed up, no photos means no photos, friend. Don't misunderstand, we have no ill intentions. I'm here on a research trip from Zhongshu Group. So you're sent by the higher-ups to inspect, not inspect research. We've been to several counties. Yours is the only place actually getting things done. Soon actually accomplishing something. Even if you're from Zhongshu Group, you can't just take photos freely. If you want to film, you need our boss Su's approval. If he doesn't nod, nobody gets through. Ha ha ha. All right. All right, we'll listen to you then. Could you please take us to meet your boss Su? Fine, follow me. But let me warn you, our boss Su is very busy.
Claiming to be from Zhongshu Group are here to see.
Boss Su, two people claiming to be from Zhongshu Group are here to see you. Hello, I'm Xin Guodong, from the supervision team at Zhongshu Group headquarters. Su Ping, head of Ping'an Greening, Young. So young President Su, I just walked a big loop over there. Your saplings are planted very solidly. I visited several counties. They're all just going through the motions. Only your Ulan village is doing real work. Those people are paid to work. Planting trees is their job. Boss Su, President Xin, is the head of the supervision team at Zhongshu Group headquarters. He's seen many places along the way and he rates yours the highest. Team leader Leung, have tomorrow's budget checks been finalized?
You need to put on a good show? Huh.
Such a big leader from our group is here. Don't you need to put on a good show, huh? No need for all that superficial stuff. I'm just here to see the real situation. Boss Su, your Ulan village is making big moves. You actually gave up a 1 million yuan salary to return home and fight desertification. That takes real guts, looks like that. 500,000 from our branch went to real work. After all, 500,000 is just a drop in the bucket. Daily expenses here exceed 50,000, and it'll only grow. The money all comes from Ping'an Greening's own pockets.
Lu Yang, when we get
Good, a young man with real responsibility. Liu Yang, when we get back. Immediately apply in my name to headquarters for special funding. I want to increase investment in Ping'an Greening. Focus on solving the sapling procurement and equipment rental issues. Hurry up and thank him, then take the money. I appreciate your kindness. President Xin, Ping'an Greening's funds are still sufficient for now. The process for Zhongshu Group to increase investment is too long. I can't afford to wait besides. I don't want various approval procedures delaying my planting progress. Shows you it's rare to have that kind of thinking. But I can't let those who sweat also shed tears. When I get back, I'll designate Ulan Village as Zhongshu Group's desertification control pilot site. Not only the original 500,000 in support funds, but double that amount. I'll also nominate you for our group's desertification control model award. The model award sounds good. But I came back to Ulan Village just to quietly finish planting trees and let the villagers who work with me earn a decent living. Everything else can take its natural course. Ha ha ha. Hosu, keep up the good work. The Northwest needs young people like you. The country needs people like you too. Let's go. We still have reports to write back.
a gentleman is judged by deeds, not words. I'll keep planting trees no
A
matter.
gentleman is judged by deeds, not words. I'll keep planting trees no matter what. Ping'an, do you think that President Shin will really give you that model award? Probably so. Does that mean our whole operation here is officially recognized by the higher-ups pretty much? Ah, good, good. I was really worried you'd spread yourself too thin. Too many interests at stake. And one day, someone from above would come and say, you can't do this anymore. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Drink. That's Su Ping. He's been staying
Not going to have another drink.
place. It's not really proper, is it?
That's Su Ping. He's been staying at Uncle Jinchai's place. It's not really proper, is it? What's wrong? He stays at Su Jinchai's. Is he eating your rice?
Living at someone else.
That's not what I mean. I mean he's a big boss now, living at someone else's house day after day. What will people say if word gets out? Besides, those women outside have sharp tongues. What sharp tongues? Weren't you the one who kicked him out? Now you're afraid of what people will say. That was just said in anger. Besides, I'm his father. What's wrong with me saying a few words to him? Now that he's made something of himself, he doesn't recognize his own dad anymore. All right. If you want him to come back, just say so. Why beat around the bush?
Is all made up at home.
Go over there after you finish eating. Tell him his bed is all made up at home. Tell him to come back and stay me. Go call him. Who is it that kicked him out in the first place? And now you want me to go bring him back? You've got some nerve.
How do you talk? I'm his father. Don't I?
You woman, how do you talk? I'm his father. Don't I have any dignity? I kicked him out. And now I have to lower my head and beg him to come back. Where do I put my old face? Oh, so now you care about face. I don't care.
House every day. What is that?
You're gonna go bring Su Ping back. Living at someone else's house every day. What does that look like?
I'll go ask. See if he'll come back.
Fine. I'll go ask, see if he'll come back. Don't tell him I sent you. Just say the roof at home is leaking. Tell him to come back and help fix it. It's June. How's the roof leaking with no rain? Then just say you miss him. A mother missing her son is only natural.
Sister-in-law,
Is Jinchai home?
I came to see Pinghua.
Sister-in-law, why are you here so late? I came to see Ping'an.
Come in.
Oh, sister-in-law is here. Come in.
Closer than my own kid.
Don't worry about Ping'an. He's fine here. I watch him closer than my own kid. Juahua, sorry for the trouble. No trouble at all. Sister-in-law, you came tonight to take Ping An home. Didn't you? His dad's got a stubborn mouth, too embarrassed to calm himself, so he sent me to call the boy back. Sister-in-law Ping An is a sentimental one. Just let brother Da Chong have an easy way down, that's all.
Mom, why are you here so late? I came to see you.
Ping An mom. Why are you here so late? I came to see you. Aunt Johua said you've been working till midnight every day. Mom, I can take care of myself. Ow. Ping An, it's your dad. He hasn't had much of an appetite these past 2 days. Mom, I'll head back tomorrow after I finish work. Father and son no grudge, last overnight. Ah, good. Get some rest early. Don't stay up too late. Legendary tree planting system. New surviving trees today. 32,871. Current total surviving trees 122,053. Reward issued. Total surviving trees today. Cash earnings generated 126,053 yuan.
1,000. Right now, relying.
Daily income has already broken 100,000. Right now relying on Sukyangsi and a few temporary crew leaders to manage the workers has hit its limit.
Professional management structure.
I have to find a way to build a more efficient, more professional management structure.
Ghost Grief has covered over 90% of plantable zones. The rest can be.
Ghost's Mouth Slope has covered over 90% of plantable zones. The rest can be filled in another 2 or 3 days. Time to start phase 2 planning.
Goji berry. These three are the most mature.
Russian olive seed buckthorn. Goji berry. These three are the most mature cash crops for Northwest Sandy Land. The fruit can be processed into drinks and health supplements, but the growth cycle is generally 3 years. Oh, host need detected. System milestone reward mechanism. Activated when host surviving planted trees exceed 1 million. Unlock function, accelerated plant growth. When host surviving planted trees exceed 10 million. Unlock function, enhance host physical constitution. When host surviving planted trees exceed 100 million. Unlock function, national fortune enhancement. First reward plant acceleration at 1 million. Second physical enhancement at 10 million. Third national fortune enhancement. What does me planting trees have to do with national fortune? National fortune enhancement explanation. When host surviving planted trees reach a scale of 100 million, an ultra-large scale ecological restoration zone will form, effectively regulating regional climate and hydrological cycles. Systematic natural disasters. Frequency and intensity will significantly decrease, more conducive to people's production and daily life. The combined effect constitutes national fortune enhancement. At the current planting pace of 50,000 per day, factoring in the system, survival rate. Net daily increase is over 40,000. In about 18 days, I can hit 1 million. 1 million. 1 million unlocks accelerated plant growth. A pillow just when I was getting sleepy.
Phase 2 right away.
Ghost Mouth Slope is fully planted. We're launching phase 2 right away.
Pinghua, did your hands.
President Su, this circle you've drawn is a bit big. Ping An, did your hand slip? This is what you're calling phase 2. Manhwa, I'm planning to apply to Zhongshu Group for profit-oriented desert reclamation land. First step, 1 million mu. What do you have a fever? 1 million mu. You think Pingshan County is your own backyard. Pingshan County isn't even that big. My goal is the entire Ulan Desert, to cover the whole desert with greenery. 1 million mu is over 600 square kilometers, roughly the size of the area inside the capital's 5th ring road. Sounds terrifying, but on the edge of the Ulan Desert, it's just a notch.
It's still just a desert.
What you're planning at Ghost Mouth Slope now, strictly speaking, it's still just a desert reclamation pilot supported by Zhongshu Group. If you expand to 1 million mu, it won't be something Zhongshu Group can just decide anymore, and all your issues will be put on the table. So put them on the table now. Once I've built the economic forest, if others come to talk about ownership, it'll be too late. You're not taking the public interest afforestation route, but want to turn desert reclamation into a business. Public welfare can be done, but Ping An greening must make money. Only if it makes money can we keep planting, relying on passion alone in the end. Everyone goes their separate ways. But will the higher-ups approve it? 1 million, if you said 10,000 mu, I'd back you up, but you're asking for 1 million mu in one go. My legs are shaking just hearing it.
Get it all at once. My initial target.
Shoshu, I'm not expecting to get it all at once. My initial target is 500,000 mu. With that land, I can start phase 2. Xiaoxiu, starting tomorrow, you lead the tree planting crew. You'll also set up the company security team. Any problems? President Su, I can do it. Don't be so quick to beat your chest. Security isn't just standing there scaring people. You need to make schedules, do patrols, check posts, keep logs. If something happens, you're the first one I come to.
Zhao Hu, team leader.
Haha, the security team will start with 6 people. Zhozhou, team leader. Night shift 150 a day. Regular security 120 a day. Announce it in front of all the workers tomorrow morning. Hiring is open to all President Su. Can we prioritize people from Ulan Village? First day as team leader and you're already building your own faction. That's not what I meant. I was thinking locals know the area. If something happens, it's easier to find their families. Ulan Village can be prioritized, but it's not Ulan Village only. Shuga Village Likiao 1. Wang Jiapu, as long as they're clean, they can join. Ping An Greening is expanding outward. It can't rely on just one village. Whoever's got the skill gets paid. Whoever breaks the rules gets out. Got it, of course. I've got great taste, right?
I'm back.
The big boss is back. I'm back. I thought you put down roots at Sujin Chai's place. And you stop with the sarcasm. The kid's back home, staying here. What more do you want?
You're big shot, son.
Who's being sarcastic? I'm just stating facts. Your big shot son out there. Hundreds of people call him President Sue. Coming back to stay in my shabby house must feel like a hardship, right? Dad, if you don't want me here, I'll leave. My prefab housing is built anyway. It's not like I have nowhere to stay. Enough, enough. One big, one small. 2 sentences in and you're already at each other's throats. Ghost's mouth, slope is done, what's the plan next? I want to apply to Chongshu Group for another 1 million mu. Keep planning outward. What? How much did you say 1 million mu? How big is 1 million mu? About the size of walking from our village to the county seat and back. 7 or 8 times. You're planting all that. How much money is that? Tens of millions to start and more after that?
I've only got one son now. Don't worry.
I've only got one son now. Don't worry.
And bars.
I'm only going to widen my path. I won't end up behind bars. Dean time past midnight detected. Commencing today's survival data settlement. Trees planted today, 50,000. Current total surviving count. Wuxi 3/4 calculated at current survival rate. Today's generated earnings. Wuxi line 4 goju yuan. Why do she 1,000 a day? Still too slow. The threshold for accelerated plant growth is 1 million trees. I need to push the planting speed from 50,000 a day up to 100,000. President Su, these are the people I found. We've got hundreds of people registering and doing payroll every day. Now I really can't keep up on my own. This is Keen Feng. He used to work at the county, 5 years as HR manager at the textile factory in the southern district. Later the factory's profits dropped and he was laid off. Very experienced. Hello, President Su. The textile factory's HR system won't apply here. Ping An Greening is all-day laborers right now.
This is Zhao Qingha. Just graduated in media studies. Worked at a
This is Xiao King Ha-O, just graduated in media studies. Worked at a big agency in the provincial capital. After 6 months of live stream operations. President Su, I watched our Ping An Greening live stream account last night. I have a lot of ideas.
take Chin Feng around to get familiar with the site.
Take Keen Fung around to get familiar with the site. The HR file framework must be set up by this morning. Yes, President Su. Come with me to get familiar with the live stream matters.
President Su, this is all our company's people. Well, mostly.
President Su, this is all our company's people. Well, mostly. Most of them finish today, get paid, and leave. Whether they come back tomorrow is entirely up to them. The account currently has over 3,000 followers. I've done a few streams at peak traffic. Over 1,000 people were watching live. And that's still carried by the hype I created on day 1.
They're actually pretty good. I looked at the recordings.
President Su, these numbers are actually pretty good. I looked at the recordings. People are mainly interested in the desert tree planting theme. It's a mix of curiosity and environmental consciousness. If I were doing it, I would. Your focus is wrong.
Video bloggers?
The focus is wrong. Do you think we're short video bloggers? We don't want that casual traffic from rubberneckers. Tens of thousands watching and cracking jokes. That means nothing to Ping An Greening. But without traffic, how do we monetize? I didn't start this account to make money from ads or product placements. It's to maintain a channel of public discourse. The real value of the Ping An Greening live stream is documenting our work. Every tree is planted under public scrutiny. Online. Remember your priorities first. Take care of the bosses who've already sponsored and named trees. Second, the live stream format needs to be somewhat standardized. How do we standardize it? Start each stream by checking the numbers. If a boss is in the live stream, you stop and spend time talking about their tree. You read out the boss's name or ID loud and clear in the stream. Tell them whether their tree grew taller today, whether it got buried in sand, how much water it got. It's that simple. No need to plan talent shows or interactive games. Not needed. Authenticity is the best talent. Those bosses, they watch the stream to see you out in this wasteland, taking care of a little sapling for them. Make them feel like that 3,000 yuan was money well spent. I understand, President Su. I'll get ready to start the stream now. Go get the first batch of sponsoring bosses list from Zhao Jing.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Xiao, the dedicated forest ranger for
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Xiao Hei, dedicated forest ranger for Ping An Greening. A total of 13 bosses now have their own named trees. At Ping An Greening, first item of work today. Let's take everyone to see how the bosses' trees are doing. Everyone look at this one. No, 001. Planting poplars all the way north. Boss, if you're watching the stream, this is your number 001. Last night, the Ghost's Mouth slope blew strong winds. I didn't get blown over, its roots are holding firm.
How could someone so stylish be in Su
Who is this?
remote village? Who's the
How could someone so stylish be in Suping's poor remote village? Who's the streamer?
asking who I am? I'm a
Where's Boss Su? This friend is asking who I am. I'm a new employee at Pingan Greening. You can call me Xiaohei. I'm in charge of live stream operations and after sales for name trees. That's right, President Su is very busy. So from now on, I'll be handling the daytime forest patrol streams.
right forever loving
Plant one for me.
Ting. Whoa, is that a confession?
Right forever. Loving you, Pink Swash sign Ting Huai. Is that a confession? Love in the desert. That's so romantic. Looks like this boss wants to carve their love into a tree. The tree will grow and love will bear fruit too. Wishing this boss a lasting relationship. Suping of Pingan, Greening is preparing
Reclamation land. How much is he applying for?
to apply for profit-oriented desert reclamation land. How much is he applying for? Million mu. President Xiao, how much did you say? 1 million mu. The plots within the Ulan Desert. Contracted by our group that qualify as unused desertified land, Pingan Greening is applying for all of them. This isn't applying for land. This is contracting the entire county. President Xiao, this is such a huge opening. Who would dare approve it? He's applying for all the land our group has contracted. Everyone, let me add something. Subing has results in tree planting. Everyone acknowledges that. Over at Ghost's Mouth Slope, over 100,000 saplings have already been planted. President Chao Suping can plant today. But what about tomorrow? What if funding runs out? What if the saplings die if our group gives him the land? What if he doesn't reclaim it? What if he develops real estate later? Old Su, if I told you to build housing in the Ulan Desert, would you be willing? And I never said I'd approve the full 1 million mu. Pingan Greening has already driven employment for the labor force of 3 surrounding villages. If Suping stops, what happens to that labor force? President Xiao, we can't just hand over our group's land just because he might stop. That's why we're having this meeting. Let's lay out what we can do, what we can't do, and what conditions to set all on the table. Don't wait until his trees are growing. And we're holding meetings to decide who owns what. If we must discuss it, I suggest we first define the nature of it. Public interest afforestation stays public interest. Business operations stay business. No ambiguity otherwise. There will be endless disputes later and no one can sort it out. Then it definitely can't be 1 million mu. My personal opinion, 30,000 mu. 30,000 mu is too little. Ghost's Mouth Slope alone is over 3,000 mu. If Suping's doing phase 2 with 30,000 mu, he can't even set up the framework. Then how much do we give?
Won't sleep at night.
1 million. Whoever signs that won't sleep at night. Then let's approve 100,000 first. I do have that authority, don't I? I'll explain to headquarters if anything goes wrong. I take responsibility. Is that acceptable now? I agree too. Then it's settled.
President Zhao.
Yo, Shuling, go tell Suping yes. President Xiao,
Captain Liu, in the area I've marked out.
Captain Lu in the area I've marked out.
6 water wells. Boss,
Within 1 week, I want to see at least 6 water wells. Boss Su, that area is all shifting sand dunes. Getting equipment in, even leveling the site will take 3 days. And well drilling costs are extra. I know moving equipment on sand is difficult, and it might get stuck and so on. But I'm doubling the mobilization fee. Advance payment for each well will arrive the same day. Alright, I'll send someone to scout the route tomorrow. Brother Luno, need for prefab units.
it will all be built with brick structure.
Just wrap up at Ghost's Mouth Slope. The new area will all be built with brick structures, dormitories, warehouse, cafeteria, all in one go. Blueprints per my requirements. Show them to me the day after tomorrow. Boss Su, how long a timeline do you need? 1 month. 1 month, then I'll need more workers. Add as many as needed. Don't skimp on labor costs. I want speed. Deal. Starting the day after tomorrow. Increase the daily supply to 30,000 saplings per nursery. 30,000 each, 60,000 combined, right? Adjust the species mix Saxol and flower stick each at 40%. The remaining 20% I want Russian olive and goji berry saplings, plus special species like the named trees. The economic force ratio needs to gradually increase. Boss Su, 30,000 saplings is no problem. Don't worry about quality. I'll personally oversee it. No problem on my end either. Arrive on time. Before 8 a.m., the prices stay at the current contract standard. If you have cash flow issues sourcing the stock, report to Zhaojing in advance. You can report it to Zhaojing in advance. I'll pay a portion as a deposit each month. 1,000 saplings per day, based on the system's 90% plus first day survival rate, a daily net increase of 55,000 kilo. After 18 days, the total stock exceeds 1 million. Zhaojing will go to town tomorrow too. Coordinate the relevant matters with the bosses. That's all for today. Meeting adjourned.
Fried flatbread, 1 yuan each. Anyone who wants cold noodles, grab your own bowl.
Fried flatbread, 1 yuan each. Anyone who wants cold noodles, grab your own bowl. Boss Sue. Your work site's turned into a restaurant. I didn't set it up. The villagers did it themselves. Shoujing, how many people have moved in total?
Auntie Wong Air sells rice.
7 stalls registered this morning. Auntie Wong sells rice. Zhang Shuai's wife sells cold noodles. Triple Lie's nephew sells water and gloves. Mem 2 more from Shoga village are coming tomorrow. You must keep a tight grip on food safety and quality. If anyone uses substandard ingredients, they're out, no exceptions. President Su, this isn't even a work site anymore. This is practically turning into a market, haha. A big city, huh? Before long, Wulan village will become Yulan town. Uncle, come here a moment. What is it?
Days, wages at our
Find a few loose-lipped people and spread the word. In a few days, wages at our site are going up. Going up, isn't it good enough now? How much are you raising it to 100?
that when folks
Ping'an, are you running a fever? Do you have any idea that when folks from our village go out for odd job, they bust their backs all day for just 40 or 50? Your 60 yuan paid on the spot already has everyone worshipping you like a money god, and you want to raise it to 100. Are you just burning money for the hell of it?
just get the word out.
Uncle, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about the why. Just get the word out. Hey.
Any cold noodles left today? Manager Sue.
Any cold noodles left today? Manager, see if you want some. How could we not have it?
You're running around
Forget it, eating late at night doesn't sit well. You're running around nonstop these days, and you're worried about eating too much. Is President Su cooking up something big again? This one was the right pick. Opens his mouth and you know he's fishing for info. I just heard President Su mention it in passing. Said wages might go up again in a few days. Again, 60 a day now is already on par with odd jobs in the county seat. How much could it go up? How would I know? President Su's business isn't mine to decide. Just give a rough number so folks have an idea. All right, Emin.
100 a day.
Around 100 probably. I'm not too sure either. 100 a day paid on the spot. But I didn't confirm anything. I just heard President Su mention it. When exactly it happens, how it happens. Who gets it and who doesn't. Known of that set. Don't go telling anyone you hear.
Did you hear? Our wages are going up to 100. Really?
Did you hear our wages are going up to 100? Really, no way. Manager Su said it with his own mouth. How could it be fake?
It only makes 80 a day.
My brother-in-law works on a site in the county, and he only makes 80 a day. And they're always late with his pay. If he hears about this, he'll come back overnight. This is insane.
Possibly go up to 100.
People were already fighting over 60 a day. How could it possibly go up to 100? Did you hear everyone saying wages are going up to 100? That rumor is way too far-fetched. It's not a rumor, I started it. Are you insane?
Why do you care what they do? Whoever pays more, they work for. Is there a
Why do you care what they do? Whoever pays more, they work for. Is there a problem if they've got the guts? Let them offer 100 too.
set the current balance?
I'm just warning you. Wages that high will upset the current balance. You could become a target for a lot of people.
Your foundation?
Team leader Leung, where do you think my foundation lies? Your foundation. Is it planting trees? My foundation is those 500 plus workers out there who get their wages on time. Every single day, as long as they get paid by me every day, they are my strongest shield. Those contractors in the county can grind their teeth all they want, but they wouldn't dare cause trouble here because I've already put down roots with the people. Good. As long as you know what you're doing. Oh, and the 1 million yuan desert control funds from our company, approval has arrived. Just coordinate the process with Zhao Jing. This man really doesn't seem to be short on money. I'll get back to work then.
13,500. Spending an extra 20,000 a day on
500. Spending an extra 20,000 a day on wages. Mobilizes the idle labor force of Pingshan County, pushing the daily planting limit from 60,000 to 100,000 trees. Invest 20,000, produce 40,000 guaranteed profit. No loss. Huh. A's for offending those contractors? Humpa. Mem, let's go, uncle. We'll take a lap around the site today. Attention President Su looking sharp.
Well, number 1.
President Su last night's patrol log shows no issues. Well, number 1. Well, number 2, sapling stock and the prefab perimeter all normal. Where's Zhang Shuguai? Uncle Zhang is switching shifts at well. No, 2, he just got off the night shift. Alright everyone, get back to work. Yes, sir.
President Su, yesterday afternoon's live stream numbers are in. Total
Hey President, so yesterday afternoon's live stream numbers are in total stream time. 6 hours 40 minutes, peak concurrent viewers 836, new followers. 1 since carnival gifts. 5. Other small gifts converted to roughly 1 to 800 plus in platform revenue. Cough!
counted a few trees.
So you just walked around the fields with a pole yesterday afternoon, counted a few trees and made 1-800 the platform takes a cut. Let them take it. It's still faster money than digging holes. I've lived half my life, and this is the first time I've seen people hand over money. for planting trees. President Su, is the wage increase to 100 real or is it just talk? It's real. 2 days later.
100. Pay.
Pingshan, Greening's regular planting worker, daily wage rises to 100. Paid on the spot. Ah, really? President Su said it himself. President Su is generous. Pingshan Greening is the best. Don't step on the saplings. Anyone who damages a sapling pays for it at full price. I'm calling my cousin right now.
Tell him to bring everyone over to plant trees.
Forget the construction site. Tell him to bring everyone over to plant trees. Okay, President Zhao is here.
President Zhao's here. The day before yesterday, Boss Su said it with his...
President Zhao is here the day before yesterday. Boss Su said it with his own mouth that wages go up to 100 today. Is it true? Yeah, President Xiao. A dozen people from our village just came today. Are you still taking people? Are the wages going up or not? If President Su said it's going up, then it's going up. Everyone just go register. 100. You unfinished today, get 100 today. Sister Xiao, there are too many people outside.
At least 200 plus new arrivals. Plus our...
I did a rough count just now. At least 200 plus new arrivals plus our original 600 something. Today the site is pushing straight to 800 people. Follow President Su's rules. As long as they can work, however many come we take them all. Go verify the new workers' IDs right away and get them registered in the roster. Sister Xiao, 800 people. That's 80,000 in expenses a day. Are we okay on the books? Why are you worrying about money? President Su's capital pool is bigger than you can imagine. President Su, the registered headcount has now surpassed 800.
Came by chartered bus. From the county seat in the town.
This morning, a lot of people came by chartered bus from the county seat and the town during registration. Many were also asking whether we're still taking people tomorrow or the day after. They have relatives and friends who want to come too. 800 people a day?
Person per day. We'd burn
100 people a day at 100 trees per person per day. We'd burn through 80,000 saplings a day. But right now, Ma Yufu and Li Dong's operations just got their combined supply up to 60,000 a day. The gap is huge. Keep recruiting at the current pace until we hit 1,200. Once we reach 1,200, pause hiring immediately. Just say we're at full capacity for now. Tell them to wait for further notice. Got it. Should I go visit the suppliers this afternoon? The sapling shortage is critical. No need for you to go. I'll have them come to me.
We've got over 800 workers on site now.
President Su, you wanted to see us. We've got over 800 workers on site now. Starting tomorrow, the daily sapling supply needs to go up to 100,000. 50,000 each for the two of you. President Su, 50,000 is way too much. I've already talked to nurseries in all the neighboring counties. Scraping together 50,000 a day isn't impossible, but transport costs and loss rates would both double. That's really beyond what I can handle right now. Yeah. President Su, even 30,000 a day is already us fighting for every batch. Adding another 20,000, I honestly can't guarantee the quality. Cost control is your problem. Quality must meet Liang Shuling's inspection standards. Rotten roots, dead saplings. Broken tops, all rejected. No payment period. I'll ask you one thing. Can you keep up the supply or not? If you can't, I'll bring in more suppliers to split this 100,000 quota.
President...
No problem. We'll get it done. President Su, don't worry. Consider it handled even if I have to haul them from the next province over. Before 8 Euro AM tomorrow. 100,000 saplings will be stacked at Ghost Mouth Slope on time. Good. You're dismissed.
50,000 a day.
Old Ma.
That. Where?
50,000 a day. Where the hell are we gonna get that? We dig 3 feet into the earth if we have to. Didn't you hear President Su? Fail the task and he adds more suppliers. You know what Pingshan Greening's name is worth right now? Every supplier in the county who wants to feed them has been blowing up my damn phone. Ugh. Fine, let's do it. Worst case, we don't sleep for 2 days.
Where's the factory crew? Where'd everyone go?
Where's the factory crew? Where did everyone go? They all took leave. Leave? The whole factory took leave.
100 a day.
They went to plant trees in Ulan village. Heard it pays 100 a day paid daily.
Down a stable factory wage. To go...
They've got sand in their heads. Turning down a stable factory wage to go dig holes. The factory pays 2,800 a month and holds back half a month's wages. They get 100 a day and get paid the moment they're done. If it's so great, why aren't you out there? If I'd heard about it sooner, you think I'd be standing here. What are you muttering about? Director Pan, I'm requesting leave too. Leave what? Leave. If you all go plant trees, who's gonna run the factory? Director, I'm taking 1 day too. My wife's family is from Ulan village. She says they really are paying out. I'm not quitting, just going to check it out. I'm going to.
Problem. The workers are all leaving. How are you running this?
President Chang, we've got a problem. The workers are all leaving. How are you running this department? I was gone for 2 days and you lost me. My entire workforce, President Chang. I'm innocent. It's Ulan village. They all want to go to Ulan village. Ulan village. Isn't that the poor village by the desert? What are they doing there? They're hiring people to plant trees. Hagug a day paid daily. Olpan, put me on speaker. Let me talk to the workers.
Ula village is decent.
Everyone listen up. 100 a day in Ulan village is decent money, sure. But it won't last. Use your heads. Hiring hundreds of people to plant trees in a desert. How much money does that take? Sure, he's paying out now. But once he burns through his cash and skips town, who are you gonna collect from? I'm announcing something starting next month. Everyone gets a 100 UN raise. Work hard and there's a year-end bonus plus our factory has insurance. You think those day jobs have that? Who's gonna take care of you if something happens?
What about this month? This month,
President Chong, the raise starts next month. What about this month? This month stays as is? Tisk. Then we'd still rather try Ulan village. Hanga a day, 10 days is 1,000 and it's paid daily. Fine. You wanna go, then don't bother coming back.
too far.
Suping from Ulan village, you've gone too far.
No, I can't just take this lying down.
No, I can't just take this lying down.
Mention it. This morning,
Old son, how's it looking on your end? Don't even mention it. This morning, over 20 laborers walked off my site. All went to plant trees in Ulan village. My foreman called back and said if we don't raise wages, half the crew will be gone tomorrow too. Do you know what this Suping's background is? Ugh, I'm still digging into it. Heard he's just a local kid from Ulan village who went to college. No idea how he got so damn lucky to land a big investment. He's jacked up wages to this level. How are we supposed to run our businesses? Today he steals our laborers with $100. Tomorrow he'll steal our skilled workers with 200. Every boss in Ping An County. Every single one, nobody's safe from this. So what do?
planter has that much money to burn.
We wait and see. I don't believe a tree planter has that much money to burn. The higher he jumps now, the harder he'll fall later. We just wait for his cash flow to break. And if it never breaks, then we band together and sue him for unfair competition. Market disruption. Think about how much tax our companies pay this county every year. How many workers we employ. I refuse to believe the county would uproot us. For some company that might not last a week. Fine. I'll contact the others this afternoon. Let's get everyone on the same page. Boss Ma, Boss Lee.
President Su,
100,000 today is fine. What about tomorrow? President Su, we won't beat around the bush.
1,000 is doable short term. But sustaining 100,000 a day?
100,000 is doable short term. But sustaining 100,000 a day. That's hard to scrape together. 100,000. We hit up Pingshan Feng Tai and every nursery in the farther counties. If it could fit on a truck, we took it. But saplings aren't bricks or cement. What's in the ground is what's in the ground. President Su, if you think we're not up to it, you can add more suppliers. But let me be honest. Bringing in new people now just means they'd be fighting over the same ground. We've already covered the surrounding area. It's at its limit. Anything from any farther and survival isn't even guaranteed, right? At least we're scared of you rejecting our shipments. Newcomers coming in to get their first taste of profit. They'd do anything. Hold at 100,000 for now, President Su. When you say hold, for how long? How long will it stay stable? At the very least until winter.
Until winter it is. Then, I'll head back today.
President Su, rest assured. Until winter it is then. I'll head back today and rework the nursery schedules across all the counties. Sign long-term where we can. Prepay where we can. I'll negotiate in person. I'll look in the other cities. If short hauls aren't enough, we'll go long haul. Whatever it takes to keep Boss Su going until winter.
Lost half its crew today. The night shift.
Another 8 ran off. The day shift lost half its crew today. The night shift guys are asking too whether wages are going up. My site was shut down for 2 hours this morning. Over 30 laborers walked off. Even the rebar workers are negotiating with me, saying the laborers are getting 100 a day now, so they can't go below 120. Isn't this just nonsense? Paying 100 to plant trees. How are our factories supposed to keep running? Everyone's off digging holes in the sand. Who's going to handle production in this county? Olga, your factory lost people too, right?
Look around you. That soup.
Lost 12. Look around you. That Su Ping has already uprooted every single one of us. I heard he's got 200 people over there now. Just wages alone are 120,000 a day. 20,000 a day, he can go crazy. But he can't drag the whole county down with him. I say we go to the county government. Demand an explanation? Su Ping is maliciously inflating wages. Disrupting the market. Wasn't under 3,000 good enough. He just has to drive up our labor costs. Are we supposed to survive this? Right. Let's go tomorrow, all of us together. Say Pingshan Greening is engaging in vicious competition, causing local businesses to halt operations. If the county won't do anything, we'll take it to the city. I refuse to believe no one will step in. You really want to go? Old Ga, what do you mean? I mean something very simple. Before you go, do the math first. What math is there to do? He's paying 100 a day daily, sucking up all the workers. Isn't that clear enough? Suping has already paid out 6 days of wages. First 2 days over 80,000. After that, over 100,000. Now with 200 people today. Should be 120,000 rough estimate. Labor costs are 600,000 at minimum. And that's just wages. What about the saplings? I heard it's 100,000 saplings a day. And the engineering crews, the well drilling teams, bank staff are going to Ulan village every day to open accounts. What do you think you have to compete with him? I don't believe the county would offend all of us businesses. For one man, old Gao. Don't sing his praises. I'm not speaking for him. I'm afraid you'll walk right into the line of fire. You go accuse him of disrupting the market. And if they ask whether you'd be willing to raise your workers to 100 a day paid daily, would you dare say yes? You say Suping is crazy, but the man's been crazy for 6 days and hasn't missed a single day of pay. You say he can't hold out, but his crew went from 30 people to 200. He smashed our rice bowls and we're just supposed to watch. Raise wages where you should. Keep who you can. Stop trying to strong-arm people with the old ways. When there are options out there, people won't be afraid of you. Old Gao, whose side are you on? I'm on the side of survival. If you want to raise hell at the county, I won't stop you, but I'm not going tomorrow. I'm going to Ulan village. What for? To do business with an operation that big. He'll need tricycles and farm machinery for the planting. I'm gonna make some sales. What else would I do? You all watch him stealing your workers. I'll watch him spending his money. Shui Pai.
And putting up a fight. That's Su Ping, a late
Traitor, he defected without even putting up a fight. That Su Ping is a latecomer. Didn't even bother to pay respects to us veterans. Just went ahead and raised wages on his own. He's got no respect for us at all. Even if the higher-ups don't agree, we have to teach him a lesson.
exceeded 1 million.
Currently, Pingshan Greening's surviving tree count has exceeded 1 million saplings in total. Average daily planting rate is steady at 100,000 saplings. Ghost's Mouth South Slope has reached 90% coverage. Suping plans to maintain the 100,000 sapling daily pace. What about the sapling survival rate? We randomly sample 500 saplings every week. The survival rate for the latest week is 96.3%, up nearly 2 percentage points from the first week. The main reason, Suping implemented a post-training system. Standardization of workers. Planting techniques has improved significantly. Haha.
trees.
A top graduate from the Ag University really knows how to plant trees. Suping really has a knack for it.
Tomorrow. To deliver this
The head office document has come down. I'll make a personal trip tomorrow to deliver this document to Suping personally. Complete the handover and signing. President Xiao, should we prepare some kind of welcome for tomorrow? I'm not some big leader. Why bother with formalities? Suping has over 1,000 people waiting to work. Delaying him for 1 morning means over 100,000 down the drain. Go normally, explain the contract clearly, and leave. Understood.
you should attend.
Alright, there's a Ping'an County Business Development meeting later. You should attend with me at a business development meeting. President Zhao, am I qualify? You're the liaison between Chongshu Group and Suping. Whatever Suping does, you know better than anyone. The labor market issue might come up at this meeting. Just listen. Labor market. Could it be about those factory owners in the county ganging up, complaining that Suping raised the wage standard and made it impossible for them to hire people? Are they sending me to back Suping up? I understand now.
Day. Several business representatives.
Everyone, we've added an agenda item today. Several business representatives have raised some concerns regarding the labor market. Let them speak first. President Xiao, you are the chairman of the Ping'an County Chamber of Commerce. On behalf of 6 private enterprises in Ping'an County, I raise an urgent appeal. In the past 2 weeks, we've seen massive worker attrition. All those workers went to Ulan village. Pingshan Greening used the 100 yuan daily pay model to forcibly drive wages up by 30%. Our businesses can't keep up. If this continues, several long-standing factories in the county will have to shut down. My rebar workers are now demanding a collective raise. No raise, they walk. We've already been shut down for days. If we can't finish on time, the penalty fees will be enormous. President Zhao, we're not against sand control and tree planting, but he can't disrupt the entire market this way. President Chang, how much do you pay your workers a month? No. Daily or monthly? Monthly.
60 to
How long do you hold their pay? Half a month. President Sun, how much do your laborers make a day? It's to 70, and the payment cycle paid when the project is done. Everyone, I understand the situation. The labor market has indeed shifted, but there are a few premises that need clarifying first. Pingshan Greening is hiring for its own project site. They didn't go to your factory gates to poach workers. The 100 yuan daily rate doesn't violate any laws or regulations. Labor law doesn't stipulate that wages can't exceed the industry average. Third, what is the real nature of the hiring difficulty you describe? Is it that Pingshan Greening's wages are too high, or that your wages are too low? In a market economy, the fittest survive. That's the business principle this chamber has always advocated. Pingshan Greening can afford 100 a day paid daily, which means their profits can sustain it. If you all can also offer the standard, workers will naturally weigh distance against stability. Our Chamber of Commerce can't restrict the company just because it pays higher wages. Then tomorrow, if a big company comes from the province offering 200 yuan daily, are we going to restrict them too? President Xiao, that's easy to say.
They can't hold on.
But who knows how long Pingshan greening can last? What if they can't hold on and the workers all scatter? Don't worry about that. Pingshan greening is currently our Zhongshu Group's key decertification control pilot project. Special funds have already been allocated, and the land use approval documents have been issued. President Zhao, this lady is, that's Liang Shuling, our Zhongshu Group liaison, to Pingshan greening stationed in Ulan Village. What does today's meeting have to do with Pingshan greening? Didn't we come to report Pingshan greening? Now Pingshan greening's liaison is sitting at the business development meeting, at the same table as the complainants. Ahem, President Xiao, we mainly came today to understand the policy direction. Since you've already made your position clear, we'll go back and adjust on our end. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to answer our questions. Anyone with difficulties can come report them anytime. Our business association's door is always open to enterprises. As far as businesses are concerned, we certainly treat everyone equally. But this bowl leaks. It's a sieve. Tell me.
There are two pieces of news. One is good news, and the other is also...
There are two pieces of news. One is good news, and the other is also good news. Since when did you get so cheeky you have no sense of romance at all? First, someone came to the bosses to complain, demanding restrictions on Pingshan Greening's hiring scale. President Xiao shut them down, and the second piece of good news. The official documents for the 100,000 mu of operating rights have been issued by headquarters. Tomorrow, President Zhao will personally deliver them to you. Good. Understand. Yesterday's total surviving count, 869,400 trees.
Surviving count, 960,465.
Current total surviving count, yarn 16,465 trees calculated at the current survival rate. Today's earnings are 96,465. Death count 5,765 trees. The past few days, it's been just over 2,000. Today, it nearly doubled and a half. Looks like the earliest planted saplings are entering the danger window period. But even if this rate continues for a week, the survival growth still crushes the death loss. More importantly, tomorrow the million tree milestone is reached. The system will unlock a new ability to accelerate seedling cultivation. This means I no longer have to rely on Ma Feiyun and Li Dong running around harvesting. I can build my own nursery, control quality myself, cut costs myself, and even research stronger tree species. President Xiao, although this is our first meeting,
I've long admired you from afar. You're a role model for the young people of Pingshan County.
I've long admired you from afar. You're a role model for the young people of Pingshan County. President Shoyu, flatter me. I just did what I should do. You remind me of myself 30 years ago. Back then, I also had that drive. I wanted to make a better life. I wanted the common people to have food on the table. Too bad the conditions weren't there back then. No money, no policy. Everything was hard, but you're different. You have knowledge, skills, and courage. More importantly, you have a heart that wants to do things for your hometown. They say today's young people are a lost generation. I don't think so. You're the best proof. Thank you, President Zhao. The contract for the 100,000 mu of desertification control land operating rights. First phase, 100,000 mu. Follow-up will expand gradually based on treatment results. We'll approve more for you. From today on, this land is yours to operate. Go ahead and work boldly. You have my backing. What are your plans next? Mu, go ahead. President Zhao. These are Pingshan Greening's current numbers as of yesterday. Cumulative trees planted 1.068 million. Surviving trees 972,000. Survival rate 106 million trees. Are you sure?
Sai also has spot check report.
Positive. Every day's data is recorded. The county also has spot check reports. At your current pace,
Mu planted in under 7 months. In theory, yes.
You'll have all 100,000 mu planted in under 7 months. In theory, yes. Isn't this pace too fast? 100,000 trees a day sounds like a lot, but spread across 200 workers. That's only about 80 some trees per person. A skilled worker planting 120 a day is no problem. Our current pace
Are you saying?
Actually still has room to improve. Are you saying these 100,000 mu might not last long enough? Not that they won't last long enough. They won't even last until winter. President Su, there's a practical issue. Even if you can plant all 100,000 mu, what about winter? The Northwest freezes by November. Who says we don't plant trees in winter? We plant in all 4 seasons. Winter too. Pingshan Greening never stops planting. President Su, I understand what you mean. I finished my inspection today. I'll start applying for the next batch as soon as I get back. Thank you, President Xiao. Alright, enough business is done. Take us to see the worksite. Let's take a lap around, see our scenic view. Sa Qinghua, you're leading the tour today. Show off Pingshan Greening's achievements. Esteemed leaders, please follow me. Haha. President Su, you've got quite a few talented people under you. I never expected such vitality in a place like this.
President Zhao, this is a commercial area the workers formed organically.
President Xiao, this is a commercial area the workers formed organically. Pingshan Greening never planned this street, but as the workforce surpassed 1,200, small vendors from surrounding villages and towns gradually came to set up stalls and rent spaces. Currently, there are 14 fixed shops, and the number of mobile stalls varies daily, roughly 7 to 10 covering food, daily necessities, communications, barber shops, repairs, and other basic living needs. Where there are people, there's demand. Where there's demand, there's money to be made. When money's made, people come. When people come, there's even more demand. What do these signs mean?
Why does each tree have something different written on it? President Zhao, this is our tree naming.
Why does each tree have something different written on it? President Xiao, this is our tree naming zone. Pingshan Greening opened an account on a live streaming platform. Netizens from all over the country can send gifts in the live stream. Once they reach the 3,000 yuan threshold, we plant a tree for them here, a dedicated tree as they request. The tree species can be chosen, and what's engraved on the nameplate is up to them too. It's basically spending 3,000 yuan to buy a permanent name. In the desert, President Su, will these name trees stay here forever? President Su, will these name trees stay here permanently? Pingshan Greening will be responsible for them to the end. Later, I'll launch a Pingshan Greening app, so owners can check their tree's growth status anytime. Through the platform, we'll also regularly take photos and update, guaranteeing better service, guaranteeing every tree is looked after. Good. This is beautifully done. What does this mean?
Why are the Saxol trees planted in their own separate zone? President Zhao,
Why are the Saxol trees planted in their own separate zone? President Chao Pingshan Greening doesn't just plant trees. We're also going to do cash crops. The Saxol tree's root system can host sistanch. Sistanch is a valuable traditional Chinese medicinal herb with a market price of 300 to 500 yuan per kilogram. If managed properly, 1 mu of land can produce about 50 kilos per year. With 3,000 mu, annual output value could reach 40 to 75 million yuan. When can the sistanch be harvested?
after the Saxol trees are
2 to 3 years after the Saxol is planted. After the Saxol trees are planted for 2 or 3 years. Only then can the root system support the parasitic growth of Sistanche. Distinguished leaders. The sea buckthorn tree is a traditional economic tree species in the Northwest. Its fruit is edible and can also be processed into juice or jam. The wood can be used to make furniture, and the leaves can be used as animal feed. Pingshan Greening plans to establish in Zone B1 a value-added processing industry chain planting zone for Russian olive deep processing. We will introduce juice processing equipment and set up a packaging workshop. Russian olive juice has high market recognition, especially in big cities with the label of Northwest Desert Green Food. The price can triple. This way, please. This is our core planting zone. Sea buckthorn is one of the desert plants with the highest economic value. Its fruit is rich in vitamin C with 3 times the content of kiwi fruit. It can be made into juice, fruit wine, and health products. Sea buckthorn oil is even a premium skincare ingredient. A bottle of sea buckthorn oil can sell for $50 abroad. How far do you plan to take this? The full industry chain, from planting to processing, from packaging to sales. Pingshan Greening aims to be the largest desert plant industry base in the Northwest. Good young man, you've got drive. We support you.
Sue. Do you know the average monthly income in Pingshan County?
President Su, do you know the average monthly income in Pingshan County in West Zone B? The average income is 1,800. After food and drink, there's hardly anything left. Look at these people right now. They earn 100 a day, 3,000 a month. And it's paid daily, no delays, no owing. If Pingshan Greening can keep this up, the people here will all be grateful to you. I came from here, so I want to lead them to shared prosperity. President Su, do you know what I admire most about you? It's not that you have money and it's not your grand plans. President Xiao, it's only right that I came back. This land raised me, so I came back. Good.
President Su. President Zhao.
President Su, President Xiao. President Su, President Xiao. Hemp, impressive. President Su, look at how these people support you.